heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Ooh. Ooh, Lord. Oh my God. Allergies. Well, hello. Oh, my Lord. You. Sorry for about being late, y'all. Was out and about for a little bit, but glad to have you all here. Shout out to the 3 people here now. You guys saw the title, and when it comes to titles on YouTube, you really have to be creative, right? And everybody's talking about this Zeus Joyce Johnson's cabaret thing, right? And I was just like, well, how can I do it? Because normally I don't talk about Zeus because they're not really to me, they don't really have the frequency for me to really invest and give a damn itch and hook about it. But what do we cover over here? We cover media, entertainment, culture, commerce, and theme parks, right? And this falls under media. So I'm going to take this thing a bit differently than most. As y'all know, we often do that anyhow. But I believe that this is relating to the world of media and the creator economy itself. So, with that being said, let's make it do what it do, everybody, because, oh Lord, let me get myself adjusted. Get older. Get older. Because higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is hey everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. You already talked about some Zeus. Because like I said, I have a take that's a bit different. Okay, so let's get to it. So we're gonna start off with this video here. Now this content creator is called The Unpopular Party. I'm a very, very excellent content creator. Let me subscribe to them. I've been knowing them for a long time now. That one is an hour long. Okay, we ain't got that much time, but we're gonna watch this as the basis, right, for our entry. Then we're gonna build up to what's happening. Okay, here we go.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Malik Taylor. And today, we are here to just talk about what's all this craziness and madness going on within the Zeus network, Zeus world. I don't know, what is Zeus in retrograde? Because the amount of things that just keep coming out, it's just a mess. You got the real owners calling out Lemuel for all his bad practices. And then you got like brawl after brawl, Stunning Girl, Ivy, Dolly, Pretty Pete, Natalie versus Lemmy. It's like, what is y'all doing? What is going on? But I'm just here to break down what's been... But I'm just here to do just a quick little breakdown of what's been going on. And yeah, now if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. I really do appreciate it. And I'm not going to keep y'all on. Let's just jump straight into this breakdown. Now, like I mentioned earlier, when I stated the real owners are stepping forward, calling out Zeus Network. A long time ago, I did a video talking about Zeus Network Exposed. Check that out. That'll give you more of a reference.
Also, fun fact, that was one of the first documentaries I ever did. I was still filming on my iPhone in my old apartment. It was in 2022. So if you want to just check it out, just to peep the growth, do that.
But it's always been this thing where Lemmy has always just said, like, he's the owner of Zeus Network. But that's not always been the case. Zeus was something that was supposed to be started up as kind of like a Netflix for the influencers.
Is a man discerning a Amanda, how are you feeling?
I'm super excited. It's all real. It came together. We're doing our pre-launch party, so.
Now, I want to pause it here for a second. You see the SAG-AFTRA thing in the back, right? One of the things that happened with Zeus, hello, Sarah Norm, welcome in. SpongeBob, I know that you are from Bikini Bottom and your friends are animated, so I know you're not real, but welcome in, glad to have you here. So, you see that SAG-AFTRA thing behind them, right? So, there's a thing that Daystorm is going to talk about, where they were trying to get the union rights for influencers and content creators, and it was a bit of a back and forth in order for that to happen. Okay, let's continue.
And you were actually a part of a lot of the different content on Zeus. What was that like making that specifically for this platform versus social?
Yeah, no, it was much more organized, and it's a series too, so it's a little bit more exciting because we're able to put a bunch of different shows in order and have a full production team around it and not have it all rely on your own shoulders, which is great.
You worked really, really hard on this. How does it feel to be here tonight with all your friends?
It was good, and I could just relax and just take it easy.
What does it feel like to be partnered on SAG with this?
Oh, it feels amazing.
I'm so excited for Zeus. Like, it has literally been like a birthing process. Everyone has worked so hard.
Em's got a show on there. Tell us a little bit about your show.
Sure. So my show's called We Workin', and it's exactly everything that I preach on Instagram. It's answering all of your guys' fitness questions and DMs that you sent me.
I want everybody to see just come together because everybody's been running around. They haven't been able to see each other. Yeah. So just to see everybody come together and just party together is going to be great.
This has all really come together, and SAG-AFTRA, they're a great partner, strategic alliance with us. We wanted to make sure that we gave the creators the credibility, the protection that they needed as they continue to create content. So SAG-AFTRA really gives us that real stamp of approval in the industry, and we're excited to partner with them.
So happy that we're here. We're here.
It all came together.
Right.
Now, Janisa John is very important here. She is usually known as the Mel Plumber's, partner, right? Now, of course, those of you who don't know about Scotty with the baby, Scotty and Linnell Plummer had a baby. So I don't know if Janisa John and Linnell Plummer are still together, but just to give you the context, conjecture, and connection of what's going on. Okay, let's continue.
Haley, of all people, Trending All Day family, come on, we have been doing this, so I'm excited that we're here. This week is launch week, so it's like, just through the roof happy.
And the original founders of
Excited that we're
Let
here.
me say this. I will say, like, this woman here,
We're here.
she's a beautiful woman. I will definitely say that.
Together. Of all people, Trending All Day family, come on, we have been doing this, so I'm excited that we're here. This week is launch week, so it's like, just through the roof happy.
And the original founders of it was the Storm Power, Amanda Cerny, King Botch, and
So right here, these are the original owners: Daystorm, Amanda Kearney, and King Bach. Okay, those are the original three, along with
Storm Power, Amanda Cerny, King Botch, and Lemmy, who kind of served as the CEO and president and helped co-found. And I think what he's trying to do is trying to like X out history or rewrite history and make it seem like he just has this rag the richest story. But now, matter of fact, if you're bored one day, just scroll all the way down to the bottom of Zeus. You can see all them old shows that they used to help produce. They used to kind of be a little corny, but that's what's the direction of Zeus. Storm was finishing out his YouTube series on there. King Botch was doing his show on there. You had the Baby Bodyguard had a show on there. Amber from Big Brother had a show on there. That was just the vibe. Now, when Zeus really did catch some traffic is when Blaming on as TT had his show, TT Do You Love Me, and that brought some eyes onto Zeus. And then B Simone had her show, and then Drea, Black China.
Yes, that be Simone. Let's go back. That be Simone. The one who said she couldn't do from 9 to 5. So what they do is they do these dating series of trying to find somebody, but really, they don't really end up finding anybody. It's more of a marketing, influencer finding discovery type of thing, right? And you heard about the old shows, right? So Zeus was originally supposed to be like the content creator. Netflix. That's what was supposed to be the content creator Netflix. And then, once baddies got in, then it was baddies all day. And then you had baddies east, you had baddies south, you had baddies west, you had baddies north, you had baddies, Africa, you had baddies Caribbean. And for those of you who don't know what baddies is all about, baddies is originally Bad Girls Club, which was on Oxygen. Now, Oxygen was a woman's entertainment network. And Oprah had a stake at Oxygen to the point where they did Oprah After the Show on Oxygen. Now, Oxygen today is a true crime network. But I always tell y'all, if you understand the moves that are happening around you, you understand what you're seeing in front of you. Let's continue.
Simone had her show, and then Drea, Black China, Baddies, BGC, and we here where we are now. But that really wasn't the original goal of it. Now, why are they saying something now? Well, because Lemmy been acting real spicy. A lot of people have been trying to go off on Amanda because they say it's just something about you owning Zeus that don't sit right with me. Which is like, it's not her fault. The network is what it is, but she had to let it be.
Go back. Sorry, y'all.
Simone had her show, and then Drea, Black China, Baddies, BGC, and we here where we are now. But that really wasn't the original goal of it. Now, why are they saying something now? Well, because Lemmy been acting real spicy. A lot of people have been trying to go off on Amanda because they say it's just something about you owning.
Now, you see this here. You owning Zeus don't sit right with me. Now, that looks like a white person, right? Right there, right? Right. I am one of the owners, right? Yes, but I haven't been paid one single dollar from the platform. So in the beginning, like I said, Zeus is supposed to be the original content creator Netflix. And we all know that black privilege is different than white privilege, right? So not to mention too, those three content creators, Daystorm, Amanda and King Bach, they all have had relationships with each other in the world of the content creation space. Let's continue.
Zeus that don't sit right with me, which is like, it's not her fault. The network is what it is, but she had to let it be known. She was like, yeah, I'm owner, but I ain't receive a check or my residuals or royalties back yet.
And she even did a tweet about it. She was like, not sure where all this is coming from all of a sudden, but yes, I am one of the handful of owners of the Zeus network, and I know my lifestyle does not reflect my significant equity. I think that's how you say it. As
Equity,
I have not received any
you
income from Zeus since coming up with the name in it for the platform in 2018 to date.
Let me go and comment talking about some Amanda, stop lying to these people. You are a fraud in all caps. You buy your followers and like, I am the creator, investor, founder of Zeus Network. Thank ya. I feel like that was projecting right there because what she need to buy her stuff for? She bought the network. She put up her money for the network anyway.
And not to mention too, right? When you talk about you buy your followers, this, that, and the third, those content creators, now I knew of Daystorm and I knew of King Bach. King Bach was always on Vine, do it for the Vine, Emma ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine, Emma ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine, Emma ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine. So Vine was like a 5-second clip platform, right? A lot of people were on Vine for a long time before they had to move to YouTube because Vine was not paying content creators. But then again, no one really knew that you could actually make money at this, right? So the reason why the unpopular party, sorry, I'm trying to find my phone. Give me a moment, y'all, sorry. Give me one moment, sorry, y'all. Where I got? I have lost that thing. More time than enough. Well, anyway, I'll find it later. I know it's around here somewhere. Okay. Hi, good to see you. Welcome back. Like I was saying, in order for this to happen, Amanda Kearney would have had to be known before, the founding of Zeus. So let's keep going.
Came back with a little nice nasty. She was like, you are the co-founder with a heart. I was like, well, you had to catch that. So then Lemmy, he was feeling himself, and he was like at Amanda, if you want to be on Baddies, just say that, Natalie, please give this girl a job. And
right here, not sure who Amanda Kearney is, never seen her before. or heard of her. She's never been around Zeus. I've never met her or seen her at the Zeus offices, but I did see her OnlyFans videos, and that videos she could be all right for baddies. So basically, Natalie Nunn is the Adam of Zeus, allegedly, selling off these women for sex and this, that, third, allegedly. And also, too, she is a 40-year-old woman who said, bow your head to the baddie gods and slap that bitch. Now, God forbid somebody slaps her daughter. Now, I wish that, of course, but if somebody did that to her daughter, she would be feeling away. Let's continue.
Natalie, she gonna say something. Not sure who Amanda is. Never seen her before or heard of her. She's never been around Zeus. I never met her or seen her at the Zeus office, but I did see her OnlyFans videos and Vine videos. She could be all right for baddies. And once again, I feel that's projecting because Natalie, we seen your OnlyFans videos. We know what's your status at the bank. We've seen that.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
Lemmy got a little spicy, and Lemmy tried to basically try to put a whole card, which led to the Storm Power dropping a 10-minute video, basically pulling out all the receipts, basically saying this is why we stopped working with the company. We are not.
And don't worry, y'all, we are going to watch that 10-minute video from Base Room here in just a little bit.
Getting paid. We've been going back and forth with a legal battle for the longest, stretching this stuff out because you're trying to lie. Now, it is a 10-minute clip. I'm not going to put the full 10 minutes. I'm just going to put the real juicy parts in there.
So I see Lemmy Plummer, or Lemon Pepper as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother.
Lamorne Morris, he was on New Girl. He's been in the game for a very, very, very long time.
Lamorne tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was...
Now, for those of you who do not know who Lemmy Plummer is, he has done Preachers of LA. He's done many shows, right? He's been in the game a very long time. So not to take away from his resume, actually, give me a moment. So right here. So this is Lemmy Plummer right here. As you can see, he co-founded the Zeus Network in 2018 alongside social media personalities Daystorm, Power, Amanda Curran, and King Bach. Right? So just wanted to say that. Now, he began his career in TV production, selling shows to networks and gaining early industry experience before founding his own company. I believe he also worked with the Word Network, if I'm not mistaken. So just wanted to show y'all this here, right? So here we go. So by the time he was 22, he had a first look deal with BET Networks. The first look deal is pretty much, let's just say I had a show for BET, right? They have the right to have the first look at it. If they want to pursue it, then we sit down, we talk about budgeting and format, this, that, and third, and then we pursue it. But if not, then I could take it somewhere else. I'm producing several series, including The Monique Show, The Family Cruise, and creating and producing the docuseries Vindicate. I believe that was hosted by Morris Chestnut, if I'm not mistaken. In the last several years, Lemmy Plummer, rather, has produced for We TV's hit show Mary and Mary, executive produced BET's Cheers, and co-create and executive produced a pilot for Bravo, The Lewis Family, and a pilot for BET called Hip Hop Sisters. As the president and CEO of his own company, L. Plummer Media, Lamel has co-created and executive produced 5 of the NBC Oxygen's network's biggest hit series: Preachers of LA Season 1, Preachers of LA Season 2, Preachers of Detroit, and Preachers of Atlanta, as well as Living with Funny, featuring Randy Jackson, D. Ray Davis, Michael Blackson, Adam Hunter, Eric Rivera. Living Funny is scheduled to air on Oxygen Network Tuesday, April 12th at 9/8 Central. That was back in the day. He's also produced The Westbrooks for BET and is currently in production on a new docuseries for that network, Music Moguls, featuring Snoop Dogg, Birdman, Jermaine Dupri, and Damon Dash. So it's not like he hasn't done things, right? And let me show you some of his shows here. because it's important for you to understand the foundation of this so you can see where we're about to go, right? And like I said, if you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing from. Excuse me, man. No, let me turn this. It's hot outside. So as you can see here, Preachers of LA, Season 1, Preachers of LA, Season 2, Preachers of Atlanta, Music Moguls, Westbrooks, Preachers of Detroit. Then Living with Funny, Two Sides Season 1, and then Vindicated Season 1. And then, of course, Vindicated Season 2, Social Network Black Pills, never heard of Black Pills. Oh, that's on Zeus, okay. And then The Sheer. So he's done, basically, if you want to look at it, right, let's count how many shows he has done in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's pulled off 10 shows, right? So not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Then here's some more people on his team. Glenn L. Plummer, I think that's his dad. Harold Lewis, Hoya Owens, Jonathan Rogers, Taylor Hoos, and then Paul Cream. So there it is there. That's his executive team. Okay, let's continue.
It's already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out for Lamorne. Now, at the time, I had the biggest series on the internet called The Cart Series. 500 million views. It was nominated for an Emmy, 4 streamies, winning 2. Then Lemmy asked me, are there any other influencers I could bring on as partners because we needed some heavy hitters in social media for this thing to work. I said, how about I reach out to another longtime friend of mine, King Patch. He had the numbers. Lemmy agreed. Batch agreed to join. Let me say we need one more partner, some diversity. So Batch reached out to Jake Paul, but Jake was working on another project and said, I'll at least give y'all an episode on round 1.
Welcome to the Taj Mahal.
Then Batch said, what about another good friend of ours, Amanda Cerny? She was getting millions of views, making millions of dollars off of brand deals. We all agreed. Now at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Now, let's pause it for a minute here. You heard what he said. I'm going to play that back 2 more times.
Storm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were...
We all agreed. Now, at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed...
One more time for the one more time, because he said he never heard of Amanda Kearney before. Here we go.
Equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed to be behind the scenes as the CEO, and the 3 of us were to be the face of the network, myself as the president. In our operating agreement, Lemmy's job was to put up the money for the first round of content, which he'd get back soon as we launched. Myself, Batch, and Amanda's job was to use our audience and our face and our likeness to blow up the company and give it a legitimate name. Lemmy's like, look guys, I'm a nobody, and you guys have the influence and celebrity to make this work. So that summer...
Wait a minute, a nobody with 10 shows he's produced. Okay, let's continue.
We went hard as hell. As president, my job was also to go out and find as many creators as possible so that we could have enough content to live on the platform when it launched. To drive the necessary traffic to the platform, the flagship shows would be Batch, Amanda, and I also agreed to put season 2 of Cart onto Zeus. I even called in a favor from Uncle Snoop to pop up in the series, and he looked out for it.
Snoop,
let's answer, Paul.
Strike 1.
You've been watching too much Zeus, nephew.
Then we spoke to 25 other creators who are also friends of ours and told them we'll give them a free series on Zeus if they promote the app. Let me promise all of them that they would get a percentage of the subscriptions. They didn't get a dime. So approaching the launch of Zeus, Lemmy calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Bad Escorts, Caught Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now, bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But Lemmy said, I'm gonna pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. We understood that Zeus couldn't just be successful in social media and we needed a partner in traditional media. So I talked to my boy Fonz and he links me with Tiffany, who works at SAG-AFTRA. Zeus ended up signing a historic deal as the first social platform to partner with SAG-AFTRA. And because of this partnership, I was also able to get a lot of the creators and actors their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And Lemmy ended up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't.
Hey, yes, you can give it to her. I can see what I can do. Zeus didn't stay true to what they originally told SAG. So I don't know if she can get through a Zeus show. SAG is looking at Zeus with a side eye, LOL.
Trust tweets, only trust receipts. On launch day, all the creators who had a show on the platform promoted the hell out of Zeus. And over 45,000 people joined the platform that day. So now we on Easy Street. Until the next day, we get a call from our tech partner, Nick, who said there was a glitch in the system. And
to the best of the company's knowledge, right, on the day of the launch of the Zeus network, over 45,000 users obtained free access to the service for free. No reasonable explanation has been provided for this problem. Now, if I pull up Zeus right now, Zeus, and I'm gonna do some math, right? So I want y'all to be able to see what we got here, okay? So here it is here. $69.99 a year versus monthly $6.99. So let's times that. $69.99 times 45,000. That would be $3,149,550. Just in case you need the numbers. Okay. Okay, so that's that right there. So $3,149,550. That's a decent check, right? If you got your own streaming service and everybody's paying those $45,000, that means you're making $3,000 a month, right? Or you're making $3,000 a year, right? Depending on how many people. Now, if we do $6.99 times 45,000. Right here, that's $314,550. So let's add both up. Plus, all right, so I'm just taking basic information, making it do what it do. It's right here. So if you take, come on, we're live. There we go. If you take the monthly income there, that's $6.99 a month versus the yearly. So this is the yearly. This is how much you would make yearly. This is how much you would make monthly. Combine those two, you get $3,464,000. That's not bad from a streaming service, right? Okay, let's go back to the truth about Zeus. There's a reason why I'm building this up, so you can understand where we're about to go. Here we go. Let's get back to it.
Everybody got into Zeus for free. We had to boot everybody out of Zeus and ask them to rejoin for the subscription price. And if you know anything about people, they ain't paying for it after they got it for free. So the first round of Zeus was a wash. We had to scramble and come up with a plan for round 2 with no money. Then King Batch comes in clutch and saves the day and brings in our 5th partner, a silent investor named Ben Koo, who put up the funds we needed for round 2. On round 2, we changed up the plan and we used the funds from Ben Koo to make longer form content. Amanda secured Lil Tay, who was huge at the time. Bat secured B. Simone, who was huge at the time. I secured Quay, who was huge at the time. And Lemmy secured Michael Blackson. Those shows with TT being the flagship gave us enough subscribers and enough income to make it to the next season for even bigger shows. Now, Lemmy controlled all the money at Zeus. And at this point, myself, Batch, and Amanda were pushed out while Lemmy's taking these interviews acting like he did it all by himself.
But you did have partners. So you did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's what I was like. That's when they were lit.
Yeah, like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up.
Hang on. He just said that he created Zeus, right? Let's go back to this for a minute. Let's go back to this for a minute. Give me a moment. Right here. Like he said, he created Zeus, right? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed.
Let's continue on. Back to this right here. Here we go.
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's what I was like. That's when they were lit.
Yeah, like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up investing my own capital. They didn't put any money. They didn't do anything.
He seized all the Zeus accounts, got himself all this heavy security, and started spewing lies.
I thought they would bring some value, bring some money to the table, and do their thing, and they did.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who needs that kind of security is either super famous or did a lot of people dirty.
Part of what makes this whole platform special is, yes, you guys are partners and owners with me in this. And what you bring to the table, like you said, is relationships. People would not do this if it wasn't because of you and King Batch and Amanda.
Now, when you have a successful company like Zeus, you do something called partner payouts. Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we receive K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmy Plumber walks through Paris with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases, let me just read this, new home, RVs.
Lemmy bought me a truck for my birthday. The Zeus.
Oh, by the way, hang on, let me go back just to let you guys know who this is, right?
But never pays his partners. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we receive K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmy Plumber...
So right here, this is Nally the Chin Nun, the madam of Zeus, and he is the pimp of Zeus. Allegedly. Let's continue on, everybody.
Walks through Paris with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases. Let me just read this. New home, RVs.
Lemmy bought me a truck for my birthday. The Zeus network bought you. Zeus bought it.
Cybertrucks, cars, jewelry, and he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. So while Lemmy flies on his private jets and throws out money to crowds off of a career full of lies, keep in mind that if he can do this to his partners, imagine what he would do to someone who is not. Anyway, y'all, this has been my TED Talk. I just wanted to explain to y'all the ownership of the Zeus network, and you're looking at the president.
And Amanda followed up with a tweet saying, and this don't even scratch the surface.
But yeah, to me, that man is not lying. He has all the receipts, and it just kind of shows how this is the norm of business that goes on in the industry. A lot of people do shiesty business. And you know it's bad when they start putting out statements. See, Lemmy gonna put out a statement talking about I will address the accusations made by the Storm Power head on very soon, along with real receipts. However, let's be clear, the issue is being addressed in the actual court, not the court of public opinion. Zeus is still in litigation against the Storm. I chose to take the professional route, remain silent, and allow the legal process that has been ongoing for the past few years to continue judgment. I choose not to cast whatever that word is on others, nor comment on falsehood. On behalf of my team and the countless individuals who have contributed to making Zeus the success it is today, I remain and I will continue to remain focused on the business. What I got from that is that he's just going to try to let his big lawyers milk out as much money as they can out of them so they can just try to quit.
I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and Jason Tolbert, who also works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is...
Let me go back.
He's just going to try to let his big lawyers milk out as much money as they can out of them so they can just try to quit.
I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and Jason Tolbert, who's also...
Jason Tolbert right here, this guy right here, okay.
Works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is like, you guys are losers. I'm going to drag this case until you all broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus. And he's been dragging it. We spent over $1 million on lawyers already. Oh, they're not even part of the company. We have to sit up there and prove that he's on some bullshit. So we'll spend 3 months and a couple $100,000 just to prove that he's telling another lie. We've been literally fighting this dude in court for 2 years, y'all. I found out that Zeus has multiple lawsuits that Lemmy done settled behind our back.
But I feel like these people are determined to get their money back, especially if they put up money for this network. And I hate people who be in the comment section, oh, they just try to take down another black man. I hate that phrase, because if the black man is not out here still casting out wickedness, he's not going to be in a position to be taken down. Let's just call it what it is. I think this network was created with good intentions, but Lemmy literally claimed in and hijacked this whole network and created what it is now. Instead of actually being a network that really could have highlighted a lot of influencers, a lot of black influencers try to make it and highlight their talent, you went the cheat code route to glamorize the entire destruction of the black community. Even if it was black owned, you still don't get a clap from me because you're still highlighting the black community in a negative aspect. That does not make you any better from any of your counterparts from VH1 or MTV, because you know.
No, that's absolutely correct. And the reason why I do want to say that's absolutely correct, because, you know, when people say it's another person taking the black man down, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you won't be taken down. Everything I've done on my channel up to this point has been actual, factual, and smactual. That's why we've never gotten a lawsuit. That's why we can't get a lawsuit. And that's why we never will get a lawsuit. Because we are going off of the information at the time. Every content creator who has ever covered anything besides Tasha K, Milagro Grams, Nosy Ho, and, you know, AL and everybody else, hey, just see me, I can see those wastes of life that should have been swallowed by their mothers. They're the ones that put 20 on 10. They thought they could utilize the system, and they got fucked up by the system because they were more quick to be in first place than to be in third place and just accept their role in the winner's circle. And do you know why I say that analogy often? Is because of this. If you're in third place, you still get press. People still get to know you. But guess what? You chilling, right? I'm over here with 4 people right now. I'm chilling. I still got an audience. Ain't the biggest audience, but I still have an audience. What do I always say, y'all, in our anthem? Anybody can be a creator, but it takes somebody to be an artist. So, like I titled the live that I did in that fashion, Zeus is creating a power outage of the creator economy because they use too much voltage. They thought they could do what they want to do, even though all the electricians said, hey, make sure you use this wattage because this wattage will power this correctly, power that correctly, da-da-da-da. But little plumber, and now got it. And now it's on the fritz. Let's continue. Like I said, y'all didn't expect me to talk about Zeus in the fashion, did you? Let's continue.
gonna show these young girls, these young black girls, the only way they can really make a space for themselves in the black entertainment aspect, they gotta go on TV, show their tits and fight. And that's how they make it big, because they get a baddie chain. You don't get no claps from me.
And don't get me wrong, I grew up on shows like Flavor of Love, Bad Girls Club, and those shows wasn't the best either. However, at least with those shows, you still had an entertainment aspect to them. Zeus kind of axed out all of the entertainment.
Oh, by the way, that's the Hollywood Unlocked Awards. So one of the shows they did, right, was the Hollywood Unlocked Awards on the Zeus Network. Now, Zeus is that big, right? Then why didn't Lumel Plummer and Jason Lee team up for the Jason Lee show to be on Zeus? Because Jason Lee has been on Revolt TV, he's done YouTube, right? But he's never went over to Zeus. But yet Zeus is that platform now. Not to mention, too, y'all remember when Jonathan Majors was going to have a movie, distributed by Zeus. And we don't know where that project is. I haven't heard anything about it. Else about it, rather have you? Probably not. And then we all know where Jonathan Majors is with the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro. So it is a shit show. Let's continue.
And they solely focus on the glamorization of violence, which that's not all that makes the show. You have a whole bunch of different elements. Like, you have funny moments, you have personality moments, you have moments where you see them in different aspects. Zeus don't show that. Zeus just show these girls fighting and lust. And it gets to a point like, is that all y'all can bring to the table? It's like they sold out. So it's like, you don't get no respect from me. Unfortunately, they have made reality TV to the point where if you're not fighting, you bring nothing to the table. And that's not how it used to be. But it's also not surprising. Look at the name you chose to go with.
In the coming weeks, we started a group chat and the founders came up with a new name for the social network. Some of the names was trash. And then one day I thought, wait, Nike was a Greek god. They were successful with their shoe and apparel line. Why don't we name ourselves after a Greek god? Let's be Zeus. So then Amanda's like, I had a dog named Zeus. Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name Zeus. We were strategizing and talking about different names.
So then became the Zeus Network.
Like I always stated, Zeus is a Greek god. A Greek god within the story talks about the destruction and opening Pandora's box and releasing the wicked into the world.
And it might have been a coincidence, but this is why you gotta be careful with the names that you attach yourself with, because it's literally unfolding. It's like you partner with the devil. You know what I'm saying?
And Lemmy, he's very smart. He's very knowledgeable. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been around these entertainment aspects for the long. First of all, he's a PK, which is the preacher kids. You know what they say about preacher kids, but he's been working on TV shows. What's that show, The Real Pastors of LA and stuff like that, and other gospel TV shows?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that show, Preachers of LA. They used to come on Oxygen, but Lemmy was the executive producer of that.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Preachers of LA is, it's really about these 6 amazing bishops and pastors who are amazing, at what they do.
It was also when he was trying to do that Christian-based streaming service, and it was called Black Box Faith. The rabbit holes go deep. So how does one go from that to doing what they doing now? That's the reason why I say clout is a hell of a drug. Because yeah.
So you know exactly what spiritual aspect he comes from, but like they said, never put a lane in a position of power. The Storm even stated in that video that they stopped working with Lemon because there's been reports of receipts of him SAing multiple girls.
To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he's sexual. And when you hear all these women on TikTok or you hear Ray J going off.
To all the women that's going through this with Lemmy and going through this with Zeus, like, we hear you and we're going to help you.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I want to zoom in on something right here, okay? I want to zoom in on something. The Tronics Network is Ray J's network, right? Ray J also had a show on the Zeus Network. And the Tronics Network is just as jacked up. I played the video many times, right? Let me see if I can even find it. Just give me a moment, y'all. Okay. Let me find the oldest. Okay. Now this is Ray J's network. Okay. So here we go. Trigger warning for everybody. Here we go.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, just to give you some context, y'all know Ray J had a business called Raycon, right? Raycon Global is the headphone brand of Ray J, making millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. He sold his shares of the company along for $5 million investment to do this. He left a successful company to go do a dilapidated, decrepit, and broken version of the Zeus network. Here we go.
Let me talk, because I screenshot everything.
Go through a divorce and all legally separated, so it's a tough question to ask.
I don't care about filing for divorce, but I'm not a weak bitch.
Stonewall pull up to what? I'm here, bitch. Nobody's coming downstairs. I'm at their building. Where you at, bitch?
What we're not about to do is fight every fucking 5 minutes. I've been through enough toxic shit. So cheers to that. Sneaky, get the fuck out.
Call time is at 11 o'clock. It's not at fucking whenever you want to show up.
Don't fucking come here.
Relax. Security.
Somebody strong, help.
Where's security?
I'm fucking shit up. Fuck. Yeah, I'm mad now. Who gon' fuck that sign to nobody? Everybody knows. Nigga, put it in my
I like to start like any bitch see me like it's up. Got no food.
Yeah.
I'ma beat a bitch up.
Don't blame this shit on me, baby. Blame Rick. I heard shots, broken glass, body. How? Why? You gotta beat that shit.
That's it, Mr. Paul. So that is Ray J's network. Child, listen. So now you understand the Tronics network. Do you see why I'm going about this from this fashion before we get to the topic that everybody's talking about? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Let's continue.
Like, we hear you, and we're going to help you.
And it's like, how can we call that a reach? Lemmy, you do got some girls who have been
Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he's sexual.
So right here, this was one of the many fights that they've had. Now, there was a fight at the BET Awards outside the after party. Okay. Now, Ray J and LaMelo Clubber had a situation there as well.
And it's like, how can we call that a reach? Lemmy, you do got some girls who have been coming forward saying they've been put in some uncompromising positions. It started with Christina when she was on Baddies ATL, her experience with that.
We're gonna stay in this room for 3 to 4 hours until you do what I tell you to do.
And a lot of people forget about this aspect, but Sheri's from One More Chance, Bad and Bougie, she even talks about how allegedly Lemmy made her sleep with him and the wife.
Then
why not? Wait, you worked with him
he's
before?
like the Black Harvey Weinstein.
Did you make love to her?
Would you like me to tell you the best sheet colors?
Did you make love to her?
Yes.
How was that?
Boring.
Now, you see here, Sharice Mills from Chance Love says that she had menage a trois with Zeus CEO Lamel and Janisha. Let's go back for a minute. Right about here. That
people trending all day, family.
Okay. So Lamel, Janisha. Mel, Jonisha. Mel, Jonisha. So that individual said that she had a menage a trois with those two. Let's continue.
aspect, but Sheri's from One More Chance, Bad and Bougie. She even talks about how allegedly Lemmy made her sleep with him and the wife.
Why not? Wait. You worked with him
He's
before?
like the Black Harvey Weinstein.
Did you make love to her?
Would you like me to tell you the bed sheet colors?
Did you make love to her?
Yes.
How was that?
Boring. But I did it because I had to make him happy. It's a difference. You know, I wish I didn't have to.
You did it because you wanted to.
No, I did it because I had to. Because I
And
wanted
that's
to.
Whack 100, who doesn't give a damn or ish about women, children, or men. I mean, anybody who names themselves Whack is 10 times out of 10 whack as an individual. But continuing on.
Have a better career. Listen, people do things all the time in this business. Listen, be honest. Madonna had knee pads at meetings. Like, let's be clear.
How do you know
Come
that?
on.
It's
known. It's known. Listen, think of all the greatest people. They dated the people that got them on top. I love me some Celine Dion. She had to marry her manager. I love me some Mariah. Wasn't she with, what's the name? Tommy Mattel. Everybody had to do it to get on top.
They didn't have to.
Yes,
How about
they
something you got?
did.
So, Lemon Pepper, it looks like eventually you are going to have your day, and y'all can miss me with that trying to take down a black man. The black man took himself down when he shook the devil's hand. It kind of seems like that madness is just spreading over into all different aspects because the baddies who's supposed to go to Africa, it's been nothing but mess. When I tell you chaos is in the atmosphere, it's really in the atmosphere. You got Ivory and Stunner Girl who done got into this big brawl. Apparently, Ivory felt like she got set up. Stunner Girl and her got into an altercation outside of a hotel, I believe. They saying the men done jumped in. I don't know. It's a big ordeal.
I bitch even know what hotel I was at, fool. And let's be real, bitch. What these weirdos is dead that make my location anyway.
Who is it? The baddies was courtside at the game in Atlanta. Lex with them. She's talking about something. I'm still gonna fight Anna. Lex.
You want a picture with the baddie? You hate me? Just say you want to be my ass. I am gonna be trash.
Lex really just want to be their friends. Lex just happy to be here. Lex, like I said, Lex playing back. She don't know what's going on. And on top of that, you got a very viral situation that happened the other day with Natalie and Lemmy getting into a big altercation, going off on each other on live.
Why is the car still here? Yeah, now you guys got the black. Look, why is the car still here? I asked you guys to start the car. He want to kick everybody out. Hey, June, here we go.
Looking stupid. You sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, and you got me held hostage.
I'm not a baddie. I don't care. You don't.
You are a baddie. With a phone up your ass, bitch. Up the street. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you, and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now go ahead. Show them what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Hey, who did I say was my security guard? June. Do too much. You lied. Tell the world that. Tell him.
Call your boyfriend. Call Louis.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, where's Look at him. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Yes, look at here he goes. Look at this guy. Why are you touching me? What did I say? What did I say?
Now, Natalie was with a guy named Jacob, and they were on Marriage Boot Camp on WeTV. Hip Hop Edition. Just want you to keep that show in mind, okay? All right.
That's the weirdo right there. Wait until I tell the truth. Wait until I tell the truth about this right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Her.
Sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, and you got me held hostage.
I'm not a baddie. I don't care. You don't.
You are a baddie. With a phone up your ass, bitch. Already up the street. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you, and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now go ahead.
One more
Show
time,
them what
everybody.
you were saying. The car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you, and I'm not you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now, go ahead. Show them what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Hey, who did I say was my security guard? You. Do too much. You lied. Tell the.
Now, all I do is take publicly available information along with my media knowledge, and I give my commentary. That's it. That is all kaput. Let's continue on, everybody.
The world that tell him. Call your boyfriend. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, where's that? Look at him. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Yes, look at here he goes. Look at this guy. Why are you touching me? What did I say? What I say? That's the weirdo right there. Wait until I tell the truth. Wait until I tell the truth about this right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Her and Anna done got into it. Natalie called them sister wives. It's a mess. Now, if you've been here on the Unpopular Party, you know Malik been calling this stuff out from the beginning. Make sure y'all give me my credit when this stuff started coming out. I called this stuff out from the beginning. I said it was gonna go down. But I feel like one or two things. One, this can all just be like PR to just to blow over this stuff from the Storm and Amanda them, because Zeus has an interesting way of doing this. I don't know if you remember when Stunner Girl was exposed in Zeus Network the first time. Blow over that mess. What did? They released the Baddies East reunion trailer, and everybody was just focused on that. Right now, everybody's so focused on Ivory and Stunning Girl, Natalie and Lemmy. They're not thinking about the Storm stuff anymore, so it could be PR.
Natalie, what's going on? Are you held hostage? And
Okay,
is
I
this
just want those bags, and then
this Louis?
Yeah.
This is who I was talking about. I said Louis.
So that's the Louis Vuitton I'm talking about.
Also, I did a video on my TikTok page, and people was like, oh my gosh, you're right. But I pretty much said, I felt like Stunning Girl might want to watch out, because I felt like, given with people like Lemmy and Natalie, they have so fragile egos, they're not just going to let what she did slide. Because Stunning Girl made some very crazy, not allegations, she spilled a lot of tea when it comes to Lemmy, Natalie, Zeus. She called them like a pep sting out. She put out a lot of stuff about Zeus Network. And if I'm in a position of power, if I'm just like that, girl, you know you're not gonna let that slide, right? Like, I feel like they brought her back to just set her up or make her look embarrassed or try to get that lick back somehow. Stunning Girl gonna look up she in Africa and she gonna be in the dog cage. I also feel like, you know, maybe it's just a thing, because I was like, are they in Africa yet? They're not in Africa. They are in Atlanta. But it could just be a thing. Motherland is pissed y'all coming out there with this madness. The Motherland is finna stop y'all. The ancestors is just like, until y'all do right, everything y'all do with this network is gonna crumble. And it just seems like Baddies Africa, it just feels so off. It feels so dystopian, because y'all not going to Africa for good reason. And if you see my Scotty Exposed video, it makes you wonder, why are they so adamant to try to get to Africa?
You can fly to Africa and get that money in 5 seconds. I'm international, bitch.
I'm just saying, y'all. That's all I got for my thoughts on this. But how do you guys feel about this? What do you guys think about all this madness going on? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Put all your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I finally realized why all the big companies use Navan to manage their business travel. With Navan, company travel basically runs itself. Employees.
So, with that being said, what we're now going to do is we're going to watch that 9-minute video from Daystorm. Saw basically what it was, right? But I believe y'all should hear the whole thing. So here we go.
So I see Lemmy Plummer, or Lemon Pepper as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother. Lamorne tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out for Lamorne. Now, at the time, I had the biggest series on the internet called the Cart Series. Wait, baby, don't do that. No. At over 500 million views, it was nominated for an Emmy, 4 streamies, winning 2. Then Lemmy asked me, are there any other influencers I could bring on as partners, because we needed some heavy hitters in social media for this thing to work. I said, how about I reach out to another longtime friend of mine, King Batch. He had the numbers. Lemmy agreed. Batch agreed to join. Let me say we need one more partner, some diversity. So Batch reached out to Jake Paul, but Jake was working on another project and said, I'll at least give y'all an episode on round one.
Welcome to the Taj Mahal.
Then Batch said, what about another good friend of ours, Amanda Cerny? She was getting millions of views, making millions of dollars off of brand deals. We all agreed. Now at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed to be behind the scenes as the CEO, and the three of us were to be the face of the network, myself as the president. In the coming weeks, we started a group chat, and the founders came up with a new name for the social network. Some of the names was trash. Then one day I thought, wait, Nike was a Greek god. They were successful with their shoe and apparel line. Why don't we name ourselves after a Greek god? Let's be Zeus. So then Amanda's like, I had a dog named Zeus. Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name Zeus. We were strategizing and talking about different names.
So then became the Zeus Network. In our operating agreement, Lemmy's job was to put up the money for the first round of content, which he'd get back soon as we launched. Myself, Batch, and Amanda's job was to use our audience and our face and our likeness to blow up the company and give it a legitimate name. Lemmy's like, look guys, I'm a nobody. And you guys have the influence and celebrity to make this work. So that summer, we went hard as hell.
Zeus just came out today. You on this nigga, you gonna die. Oh, what point did you hear me say Zeus, man?
When you looked at me and said Zeus?
The reason why that was probably muted, that song, in the eyes of an angel, that's probably why that was muted, y'all. Okay, let's continue.
My job was also to go out and find as many creators as possible so that we could have enough content to live on the platform when it launched. To drive the necessary traffic to the platform, the flagship shows would be Batch, Amanda, and I also agreed to put season 2 of Caught onto Zeus. Shit, I even called in a favor from Uncle Snoop to pop up in the series, and he looked out for me.
Let's hear some power.
Strike one. You've been watching too much Zeus, nephew.
And then we spoke to 25 other creators who are also friends of ours and told them we'll give them a free series on Zeus if they promote the app. Let me promise all of them that they will get a percentage of the subscriptions. They didn't get a dime. So approaching the launch of Zeus, Lemmy calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Bad Escorts, Caught Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now, bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But Lemmy said, I'm gonna pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. Now, every show on Zeus has music in the background, but keep in mind, we had no more budget for music. So I called in another favor from my good friend Tommy Brown and Franks, and I said, yo, we need beats for Zeus. They done produced everything from Ariana Grande to Justin Bieber. Tommy gave us over 1,000 beats with a promise from Lemmy that they'd get paid back once Zeus was profitable.
Now, if you know anything about music, right? You come on the big screen. You know how people say radio's gonna die? Well, it's not because of ASCAP and BMI. They are the 2 companies that collect all of the music, logs from all the radio stations across the country. And those music directors have to send in those radio logs to count how many spins that there have been on the radio or for them to get their royalty checks, right? And then you bring in Spotify, you bring in Napster, you bring in Apple Music and everybody in between, right? And when you play music on YouTube, there is a thing that you'll see, right? And just to kind of give you guys an example, let me go to YouTube here. And I'm gonna show y'all the behind the scenes of what we got here. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the behind the scenes of what we got. Now, when you are a content creator on YouTube, you'll see red, yellow, and green, right? So I'm gonna go to content. Now, this is my back office, so I'm just gonna show y'all, right? So you see this one here? You see ineligible, right? You see copyright. Copyright content found. The owner allows you to use the owner allows the content to be used, but you can't monetize on your video. Then there'll be times where it will be a yellow, right? So give me a moment. Let me come back to this here. There we go. Okay. Give me a moment. I'll show you what a limited looks like. I know I got some limited. I know I got some limited ones here. Give me a moment. Oh, let me show y'all this. This is another thing that happens with YouTube. See, ad revenue for this video is being shared with other copyright owners. Depending on what's going on, you can actually share the profit. And usually most content creators do because it's like, it's better to go along to get along, right? Let me show you what a limited looks like. Give me a moment as I find one. It's going to take me a minute because I've done over 1,000 shows. 1,705, that is. Okay, so here's a limited right here. So this one here was what happens when you take many grams of hypocrisy, you overdose them the most. That was a legendary live. If you missed it, go back and watch that. But right here, it says this video may earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. We use a combination of automated systems and human reviews to detect violations of our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. It remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. And then right here, ads suitability. This video, hang on, let me zoom out. This video has been confirmed by manual review as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable as eligible to earn a subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. So right here, it's a 3. So you got limited, on, and eligible, right? And then you have sharing. So that's how that works with YouTube. Now, whenever you do, ineligible right here, that's usually, like I said, copyrighted music. So that's why Daystorm said that they had to get beats. Okay, let's get back to the video. Here we go.
They never got paid. We understood that Zeus couldn't just be successful on social media, and we needed a partner in traditional media.
Let me show y'all again. My bad. I'm sorry that y'all did not can see that. Give me a moment. Right here. Okay. So here it is here. Right here. Okay. So you get limited right here. We use a combination. Oh, sorry. Zoom out. Oh, wait. There we go. Right there. This video may earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. We use a combination of automated systems and human reviews to detect violations to our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. It remains fully playable. It's eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Then here's ad suitability. This video has been confirmed by manual review as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable. It's eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Then you have on this video is being monetized. None, no restrictions at all. Now you have an ineligible. This video can't be monetized. Right here, copyright content found. Copyright protected content found. Rather, the owner allows the content to be used, but you cannot monetize your video. And then let's see if I can find one. I gotta go back. Okay, so this one here says sharing. Revenue for this video is being shared with the music right holders, right? So copyright protected music found at ad revenue sharing is automatically enabled, so you don't need to manually add any licenses. So like I said, Daystorm and them, they didn't want to do music because you have to pay the artist in order for the music to be there, unless you get like licked or some other platform where we can have a license for all the music that you want to. But this is a startup company at the time, right? Here we go.
I talked to my boy Fonz, and he links me with Tiffany, who works at SAG-AFTRA. Zeus ended up signing a historic deal as the first social platform to partner with SAG-AFTRA. And because of this partnership, I was also able to get a lot of the creators and actors their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And let me end up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't trust tweets, only trust receipts. Let's keep it going. Now, since Zeus was a new platform and app, there was a lot of bugs that needed fixing. Now, our original tech partner, Nick, warned Lemmy that there was going to be some bugs and problems on launch day, but Lemmy ain't listen for shit. With his Napoleon complex, him and Nick used to get into it. So we throw this big ass launch party in LA. We had ice sculptures, DJs, red carpet, big screens. Amanda bit the bullet and did this big ass deal with Diageo for half her rate so we could have Ciroc as a sponsor. We was in it.
It came together. We're doing our pre-launch party, so coming out July 13th. I'm super stoked.
On launch day, all the creators who had a show on the platform promoted the hell out of Zeus, and over 45,000 people joined the platform that day. So now we on Easy Street. Until the next day, we get a call from our tech partner, Nick, who said there was a glitch in the system and everybody got into Zeus for free. We had to boot everybody out of Zeus and ask them to rejoin for the subscription price. And if you know anything about people, they ain't paying for shit after they got it for free. So the first round of Zeus was a wash. We had to scramble and come up with a plan for round two with no money. Then King Batch comes in clutch and saves the day and brings in our fifth partner, a silent investor named Ben Koo, who put up the funds we needed for round two. On round two, we changed up the plan and we used the funds from Ben Koo to make longer form content. Amanda secured Lil Tay, who was huge at the time. Bat secured B. Simone, who was huge at the time. I secured Quay, who was huge at the time. And Lemmy secured Michael Blackson. Those shows with TTD flagship gave us enough subscribers and enough income to make it to the next season for even bigger shows. Now, Lemmy controlled all the money at Zeus. And at this point, myself, Batch, and Amanda were pushed out while Lemmy's taking these interviews acting like he did it all by himself.
But you did have partners. She did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's what I was like. That's when they were lit.
Yeah, like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up investing my own capital. They didn't put in any money. They didn't do anything.
Now, remember, let's go back to that interview right here with the Jasmine brand for a minute. Here we go.
Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name Zeus. We were strategizing and talking about different names.
So then became...
Daystorm came up with the name, right? Okay, now here's that piece that I want y'all to see. Here we go.
Even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was...
Now let's continue here. Here we go. Back to this. Right about here. Okay, here we go.
Self.
But you did have partners. She did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's what I was like. That's when they were lit.
Yeah, like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up investing my own capital. They didn't put in any money. They didn't do anything.
He seized all the Zeus accounts, got himself all this heavy security, and started spewing lies.
I thought they would bring some value, bring some money to the table, and do their thing, and they did.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who needs that kind of security is either super famous or did a lot of people dirty.
I'm the edema building up in your lower legs, and most compression socks can't even touch me. Let me show you what's actually happening beneath your skin right now. When your circulation slows down, fluid starts leaking from your blood vessels into the surrounding tissue. It collects in your ankles, your calves, your feet.
And here's the part nobody explains. That swelling doesn't just make your legs look puffy. It creates pressure that makes every step feel heavier.
Your shoes stop fitting by noon. Those deep red marks from your old compression socks, that's cheap elastic cutting into already swollen tissue, making things...
So, go to HOLLOW socks.com to get those compression socks. Health matters. Let's continue.
Part of what makes this whole platform special is, yes, you guys are partners and owners with me in this. And what you bring to the table, like you said, is relationships. People would not do this if it wasn't because of you and King Batch and Amanda.
Now, when you have a successful company like Zeus, you do something called partner payouts. Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he sexually assaulted her. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we receive K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmy Plumber walks through Paris with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases, let me just read this, new home, RVs.
Lemmy done bought me a truck for my birthday.
The Zeus network bought you.
Zeus bought it.
Cybertrucks, cars, jewelry, and he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. Don't let the internet and Lemon Pepper fool you. We put them on. This guy's a fraud. I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and Jason Tobert, who's also works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is like, you guys are fucking losers. I'm gonna drag this case until you all broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus. And he's been dragging it. We spent over $1 million on lawyers already. Oh, they're not even part of the company. We have to sit up there and prove that he's on some bullshit. So we'll spend 3 months and a couple $100,000 just to prove that he's telling another fucking lie. We've been literally fighting this dude in court for 2 years, y'all. I found out that Zeus has multiple lawsuits that Lemmy done settled behind our backs. And when you hear all these women on TikTok or you hear Ray J going off and shit.
To all the women that's going through this with Lemmy and going through this with Zeus, like, we hear you and we're gonna help you.
We're gonna stay in this room for 3 to 4 hours until you do what I tell you to do.
I don't with that.
Why not? Wait. You worked with him
he's
before?
like the Black Harvey Weinstein.
So while Lemmy flies on his private jets and throws out money to crowds off of a career full of lies, keep in mind that if he can do this to his partners, imagine what he would do to someone who is not. Anyway, y'all, this has been my TED Talk. I just wanted to explain to y'all the ownership of the Zeus network, and you're looking at the fucking president.
Right now.
So that's all. Shout out to today's Storm Power for this. Now, this next video that we're going to watch here is from Hampton Spears. Let's watch that. Here we go.
Oh, Natalie says she had nothing to do with Ivory not being at the reunion, and that the reason she was not at the reunion is because she ran her mouth on Instagram Live. And best believe the piss thrower in chief had to clap back to the heifer. Let's talk about it. Child, so as we all know by now, the Baddies Africa reunion happened 2 nights ago, and guess what? Ivory wasn't there, honey. She wasn't there. And a lot of people are saying it's because Natalie told Zeus not to invite Ivory because she was afraid that Ivory was gonna beat her ass, okay? But Natalie says, no. That is not what happened. Ivory was not invited because she pissed off the network by running her goddamn mouth about salaries. So first, Natalie says this.
Y'all can stop saying I didn't want Ivory at the reunion. She wasn't there because she went live and said she wants to work with the other network and that our pay wasn't enough. So I guess the other network pays a whole lot more. I'm happy for her though, and picking to now stick with them. I wish her nothing but the best, and no, I never sent Stunna to her hotel. It was a skit. This will be the only time I address this.
Oh? What she mean it was a skit? Like the whole altercation was all fake just for clout? Or is she talking about the skit that she did where she pretended like she was the president at a press conference? Child, I don't know. Well, then Natalie goes live and doubles down on her claims. Let's watch.
I had nothing to do with Ivory not coming to the reunion. Please say that I don't go on live and go on rants talking about my boss and going on live ranting about network. I don't do that.
You don't do that. You don't do that. Let's go back for a minute, everybody. Right about here.
To the own live.
Why is the car still here? Yeah, now you guys got the blood. Look, why is the car still here? I asked you guys to start the car. He want to kick everybody out. Hey, here we go.
You're stupid. You sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, and you got me held hostage.
I'm not a baddie. I don't care. You don't.
You are a baddie. With a phone up your ass, bitch. Already up the street. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not, so let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now go ahead. Show them what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro.
let's go back to what Natalie just said. Like I said, I'm taking publicly available information and presenting it to you. Let's watch it again.
At a press conference. Child, I don't know. Well, then Natalie goes live and doubles down on her claims. Let's watch.
I had nothing to do with Ivory not coming to the reunion. Please say that. I don't go on live and go on rants talking about my boss and going on live ranting about network. I don't do that. So I wouldn't know anything about losing the job. But, you know, it's consequences when you do things like that. And it had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with her going on live and running her mouth about whatever she was running her mouth about. I got the news because I don't follow these girls' lives every single day. So when you do things like that and you bash the network or whatever happened, I don't know, you lose your job. Whatever money wasn't whatever, it wasn't good enough or whatever she said, then it wasn't good enough. I guess it just didn't get paid at all. I don't know. It had nothing to do with Natalie Nunn. It had everything to do with the live and what was said.
Okay, you heard the moon chin face herself, honey. And upon digging up the old receipts, Natalie's telling the truth, okay? Because a few weeks ago, Ivory did in fact go live and spilled all of Zeus's business about the salaries and the fees and what other people were getting paid. I mean, she was saying a lot, honey. That mouth was running. That mouth was running faster than Dolly did when she ran into that house after she fought Ivory. Let's watch.
So I am not going to the reunion. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going. Simple. They can find somebody else to do it. And that's just that. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It just might sound bitter as fuck. Or however, like, girl, go get that check, girl. That one is not, that check, the check that was offered is not, it's not moving me. Sorry, it's not like, oh my gosh, no. Yeah. This one is not. It's just toothpaste on my arm, yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell y'all numbers or nothing like that. That might be a lot of money to y'all. It might be a lot of money to y'all. You feel me? That might be able to. And I don't like, you know, like it's weird to explain that. I don't want to get cocky. I don't want to be like that because it was a point in time where I was getting nothing like that. You feel me? Like it was nothing like that at all. So I'm about to take my wig off and do a wig install too. I'm gonna be on here for a while. So if y'all don't have to clock every single thing, please don't be annoying. Like if y'all clock something, oh, I got soap in my eyes. Like if y'all clock something, please clock the good and the bad. Like don't.
That's all we're doing.
Don't get on there and piss me off. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna watch my mouth here. Okay, basically last season, we're not allowed to give y'all our numbers or nothing like that. You feel me? But last season, they paid me good, you know? They paid me great. They paid me well. You know, they paid me my worth. You get it? Not to say it like that, but y'all know I just went to South Central Baddies or whatever. And let me explain this. I was on Now That's TV first. Y'all keep saying I'm running to Now That's TV. I'm running back to Now That's TV. Oh, you going back to Now That's TV. Oh, you got beat up on Zeus. Now you're running back to Now That's TV. That's not the case at all. I'm going to go wherever the bag is at. Do you understand?
Yep.
Shit changed, bro.
And that's how most artists usually work. Like, let's just say that Braylon's virtual tour, right, gets a offer from Stars. And they offer me $75,000 an episode, right? Then I get an offer from Hulu, right? They offer me $500,000 an episode, right? But then I get an offer from and they say, hey, listen, for every person that registers with Tubi, we'll give you a cut of all that, and we'll pay you $10 million a year, plus an overall deal with Fox. I'm going to go to where the bag is. Let's continue.
Shit has changed. Like, y'all know how fast I run through 20K? You know how fast I run through $25,000? Like, it's just... And then just, bitch, like not like that. Like I said, not to be cocky, but on God in heaven, it's people who watch this shit for me. I don't come to the reunion, you're gonna have whack ass bitch like Dolly fighting bitches that can't fight. Like, not like that, but you feel me? And then it's for the one day thing. And let me just say this, like, no shade, bitch. Now that TV just paid me $30K for one day. So I know I wasn't supposed to say that either, but hang it up. Motherfuckers is making money now, like, not like that. So I'm about to start getting cocky because motherfuckers is paying. And Zeus, you got it. You got it. You got it. For attention to be a brat. Defend you from what? Defend you from who? Defend you from what? Defend you from who is what I'm saying. My bitches against Diamond and Pretty P. You want me to go against my own bitches? For a bitch that don't even take me to a show with her? Like, not like that. Not like that. Like, I'm not pressed about it. You feel me? She like, yeah, I'm having a meeting. I'm about to have a meeting with Lemmy and them. And we're talking about next season. We're talking about bringing some girls in next season. Talking about bitches are getting contracts as high as $150,000. Where's my contract for $150,000? The fuck? And which bitches? But I'm pretty sure y'all know which bitches, the ones that be in her asshole. I'm pretty sure them. So she like, we giving out 150,000 contract. You know, Natalie. Now she just talking. So I'm listening. I'm like, all right, whatever. She's like, but you don't fuck with me or some shit like that. I'm gonna say, like, tell me this, y'all. Oh, mama, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. I'm just gonna leave the conversation at that because I'm not even messy to I can say that. You feel me? Because I'm not incriminating myself. I'm not incriminating nobody, no nothing like that. I'm gonna leave it at that. So like every time Natalie goes somewhere, when you see her out the country, when you see her shopping, when you see her doing anything, like when you see her shopping, going out the country, doing anything on private jets, anything like that, name the people right now in the comments who you see her with. Like I just want to try to drop names of like the people who you see on a daily basis with Natalie. Like
I want to pause it here. Now y'all know how Bravo works. I know how other reality shows work. The most popular ones get usually the best edits, right? And the longer you're there, the more money you get, right? But also it depends on, ratings and fan base and this, that, and the third, right? So Ivory's not wrong here. Let's continue.
Her shows, on her songs, on PJs, on all of this, like who? Scotty, that's expected. Mariah, right? Okay.
Not the eater.
Mariah.
Oh my God.
And then I'm really mad. And then no shade, I'm really mad as fuck because they love to say and then they think think I'm boo-boo the fucking fool. They think I'm a motherfucking clown or something. Like I ain't did TV.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Oh, don't you worry.
Meet
We're about
Base
to get too
44,
fast in here.
a complete
Yes,
AI
a little
creation
bit.
platform.
I did 2 seasons with y'all. Bitch. I done been around the motherfucking, but when it comes to this TV shit, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing. I swear to God. You can't tell me a motherfucking thing, fool. Like, they think I'm boo-boo the fool that keep your pay confidential shit. Keep your pay confidential. Don't tell nobody nothing. Not like that. I love Pretty P down. Fool. Why do we have the same pay rate? Why are you paying me and Pretty P the same? Why is me and Fauna's reunion price $5K apart? Why am I just getting $5K more than Fauna? And it's her first season. Y'all playing. And then let me tell y'all this. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly how much, because it's just like, actually, I'm gonna use me and Marissa. I have no problem with Marissa, right? Okay. I gotta say this without saying numbers. Okay, Marissa got paid. It's something else. It's not the pay. It's not the pay. My bad. That was Diamond. Like Marissa. Let's use Marissa as an example. Once again, I love Marissa to death. It's no problem with Marissa. It's nothing against us. Nothing like that. But once again, how do y'all know Marissa? How do y'all know her? I don't. We don't. Baby mama, we don't. And Ellie Chopper. We don't. Okay. Let me just say this. Now, today, I love Marissa to death. We locked in. For me, I talked to her. I literally just called her last night yelling because I talked to Zeus. Girl, I be calling people like, we talk daily and shit like that. So this is NLE's Chopper's baby mama, right? Or this is just Marissa. Y'all don't even know her, but y'all don't. Some other people do. Marissa got paid 3 times. Marissa was there we filmed for 40 days, fool. Marissa was there for probably a week and left. She went home. She got mad. Her eyes was fucked up. She left. She came as celebrity guest. Nigga, her face got fucked up. She left. I understand the baby mama, like, you somebody or somebody big. But what the fuck did she do for 100K, nigga? I don't give a fuck what y'all
Now, hang on a second, y'all. I know what you're thinking. Wait, you can actually get paid for that? Yes. Depending on what's going on, right? So, most reality shows, they get paid per episode, right? Unless you've been there a while, then you get a salary, and then, your gift will make room for you. You get brand deals, and you get appearance fees, you MC some stuff, then you get into, more TV shows, you get some radio gigs, you make it work, right? But you can get paid for a certain amount of time filming, right? So let's just say, for example, Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, right? They just rejected their salary for Rush Hour 4, even though the president asked for Rush Hour 4 to be made. Although I don't know if the president knows that Chris Tucker is black. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You can get paid for each day of filming, or you get paid for, hey, we're going to pay you this much for filming. So there's different ways to get paid in the world of reality TV. Let's keep going.
talking about. What the fuck did she do to deserve $100,000? Because in a minute, I'm gonna start lying and saying I'm somebody baby mama. And it's just shit like that that pisses me off. And it's shit like that that pisses me the fuck off. And then I'm not even gonna say the name. I'm not even gonna say the name. But this is a part that really pissed me off. Some of these bitches, like I said, some of these bitches would be nothing without me. That's for one. If I didn't fight them, if I didn't put hands and feet on these bitches, they would be nothing. Like I said, Lex got a name for herself. You feel me? She's doing amazing. She's doing great. But on God in heaven, when she first started blowing up, what was the headline? Ivory fighting Big Legs. This girl Big Legs. Hey, this basketball player, she getting on Ivory shit. You feel me? She's hey, this bitch can fight. You feel me? Ivory Big Legs. Ivory Big Legs. Ivory keep fighting this girl Big Legs. Big Legs keep fighting this girl Ivory. Hey, this a girl, like, you feel me? Boom. That was the thing. You feel me? So that's what started making us blow up. We was two people going head to head. You feel me? That's what blew up. That's what made her blow up. Now she come to another season. She socking shit out. You feel me? She putting bitches down, putting bitches in the blender. You feel me? Her storyline is not me this season. It's not me. We haven't fought. You know, but I'm saying how she got seen, what made her being seen, of course, a beautiful girl, beautiful basketball girl went to college, of course. Y'all seen that part too. But let's just be real person to real person. It was because we were fighting all the time. You know? I'm getting irritated saying it because it's just like, and that's why, I'm gonna go back to South Baddies. That's why I turned down like not turned down faith, but that's why I said, bitch, stay where you at. Because it's bitches like that, and then I feel some type of way. Like, I'm grown enough, I'm real enough to say that I feel some type of way about certain shit like that. Because it's bitches like that I put on, like, not put on, you feel me? Because I started with her, whatever the fuck, however y'all want to call it. It's bitches like that I fight, you feel me? And they blow up for fighting me, and then start getting, like, more than me. Not attention, not like that, of course. The bookings, all of that shit. You feel me? Everybody's booked up. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pay-wise. Like, how is this, like, how, like, and I don't, like, how in the fuck, like, nigga, and it's for different reasons, of course, but I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. But it's just like, how in the fuck is bitches like that getting paid? Like, how's Dolly getting paid more than me on Zeus? Like, am I tripping? Like, I really want y'all to be honest. I really want y'all, like it's 12,000 people. I really want y'all.
Now, normally, this is not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. However, there have been many people from the world of Zeus that have talked about the pay rate ain't fair for everybody. That's normally across the industry. Whether you're doing broadcast, whether you're doing cable, whether you're doing streaming, or, new media, whatever platform. Paying only fair. It's based on seniority. It's based on the show. It's based on the ad revenue. It's based on the ratings. It's based on social capital. It's based on the brand extensions, rather. And also, too, your cachet with the executives also depends on your pay, too. So it's very multi-layered. Let's continue.
Y'all to tell me, like, am I tripping? You're tripping. Okay. And I've heard that by a reliable source. I don't know. I don't read nobody contracts. I don't know.
Okay, so as you just heard, she told all the business, honey, all the business.
She also exposed the girls for selling punani before Diamond called her called and told her to shut the fuck up. Let's go back to that clip real quick, if y'all don't mind, if you'll indulge me right quick. Let's go back to what Natalie the Chin Nun said real quick. Here we go. Like, I'm just taking publicly available information. Excuse me, just utilizing it. Here we go.
I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not, so let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him.
She also exposed the girls for selling punani before Diamond called and told her to shut the fuck up. She also exposed the girls for selling punani before Diamond called and told her to shut the fuck up. You see why I'm covering it in the fashion that I'm covering it. This is bigger than just baddies. It's bigger than just power structure. This is relating to the career economy in a huge way. Let's continue on.
This. So now Piss Free goes live in response to Natalie's claims and takes exception with the fact that Natalie said that she doesn't have any money.
So Big Vori response to Natalie makes it clear. Make it clear. Natalie did not fire her. If anything, she fired herself, and she has no issues with this network. And thanks. So here we go.
Which Natalie never said she did. She just said that you're not getting any money from Zeus now. You're just gonna get it from Now That's TV. But okay, let's watch.
I don't care. And then bitches love to say, like, I was just watching that bitch live, and that bitch Natalie gonna say, I guess the money wasn't enough. Now she has no money at all. Who said that? If I had no money at all, I would have took what was offered, and I would have been at the reunion. If I had no money at all, if I needed the money, if I was such a poor ass bitch or whatever the fuck that y'all keep saying, oh God, if I needed it, I would have been there. I would have accepted it. So, like, let's be for real. Like, what are you talking about? And that shit, it goes to another whole conversation. That's not why I was not at the reunion. It was about the pay. Like, a part of it was, but I never told nobody no amount or nothing like that. So that was not the reason. Like, everybody know I just went and did South Central Baddies. So that's what it's about. That's why it's a whole misunderstandings and all of that. That's why motherfuckers is. So if I fired from Zeus, that's because I put myself there. Nobody fired me. The shit that I want to say, I don't even say it because next thing you know, I'm gonna look at my Instagram gonna be gone. Something like that. Something weird about it. Like, Natalie, bitch, you were just on my phone. That's how I understand. Like, I just bitch on, she fired. She on there, but she fired, bitch. But who fired me? You. Cause bitch, you was just on my phone. Literally, bitch. Ooh. I do not want no problems with the Zeus network. I'm saying that out of my mouth. I do not want no smoke with the Zeus network. Y'all got it. No shit. Y'all got it, and please. I come in peace, and I'm not talking no shit. Thank you, I appreciate y'all. I come in peace, I'm not talking no type of shit. I'm not doing none of that. That's all I had to say. Natalie, bitch, keep my name out your mouth. And yeah.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no
Not
editor,
DJ
no texters,
Khaled.
just Riverside. I get high quality.
Girl, listen, regardless of who fired you, whether it was Natalie, whether it was Levy, whether it was some executive producer we don't even know the name of, it don't matter. You're fired, honey. You're fired because you were running your mouth, talking about pay, talking about other networks, comparing shit. Like, in what world do you do that? If you had an issue with your pay, you should have kept it behind the scenes and negotiated a better rate instead of taking your piss-throwing ass online and airing all the business to the world, okay? Zeus don't take too kindly to that, honey. Zeus don't take too kindly to that. And what's crazy is, let me actually let you slide before, because you had told some of Zeus's business a few months back, talking about how some of the scenes were staged, and they still brought your ass back. So they gave you a warning, but then you violate the warning and do the shit.
Technically, that is kind of true. With reality television, right? And I remember I was on a content creators channel with Winter, formerly of Love and Marriage Detroit. And I asked Winter, did a certain production company and the executive producer sit down with y'all for a pre-production meeting for the season where they map out storylines and all that stuff? Winter said they did not do that. So reality TV, you come in, hey, this is what's going on in my life, this, that, and third, okay, cool, let's see what storylines look good for Braylon, or let's see what storylines look good for this person, that person, and then they follow the reality, right? Now, you know, cast trips, that's coordinated. Different cast events, sometimes that's coordinated as well. So it's not like they don't set up circumstances, right? And the best way I can say this is Rachel from Unreal. She said that what a producer does is create circumstances for things to happen and then go makes them happen. That's what a producer does. Okay, here we go.
Again, girl, listen, you honestly are less than smart for the way you handled this, Ivory. You really are. And you know, in terms of the pay differentials and her critiques about that, I'm not even mad at that because, listen, I understand. Like, True T, Dolly should not be getting paid more than you. Fauna definitely should not be getting paid more than you. Marissa for sure shouldn't. I mean, Ivory, you are one of the main hitters. But to be honest, this season, you were kind of lacking. You didn't really do too much but play security. And it's like, bitch, if you wanted to be a security guard, you should have applied for the security guard position. You know what I'm saying? You weren't really doing too much. So now I'm kind of thinking maybe Dolly did deserve a little bit more than you, you know, because she actually put in the work. I mean, she's really, every episode, it seems like, you know, she's getting in arguments with somebody. She's about to get into a fade. She's doing something. I mean, the girl's hand is damn near amputated at this point. So, girl, give her somebody, goddamn it, give her somebody. But Ivory, like, the way you handled this was just like I said, less than smart, girl, less than smart. And we're probably never going to see you on our Zeus screens again. And that's sad because I actually do like you. I do like you, girl. And I really just sincerely hope that after you see this video, if you watch this, that you don't track me down on the street and throw your pee on me. But y'all, what do you think about this whole entire crazy situation? Do you blame Zeus for disinviting Ivory to the reunion? And do you think Ivory handled this in a less than ideal way? Comment down below.
Mark Hampton speaks for that. Now, just to bring you in to our main destination, I had to build all that up so you can understand why I tiled the live the way that I did it, of Zeus is creating a power outage of the creator economy because they use too much watch. Here we go. Jocelyn's Cabaret is a reality television series that premiered on January 19th, 2020 on the Zeus network. It documents the interactions between the Puerto Rican rapper Jocelyn Hernandez, or the Puerto Rican princess. If you don't know that viral video, go back and watch it. And several young women that compete to dance with Hernandez during her cabaret shows, which often involve verbal and physical altercations. Many cast members are invited back for multiple seasons, while second, fifth, and sixth seasons see women compete for a cash prize. The series has aired 6 seasons, which are uniquely subtitled after where they were filmed: Miami in 2020, Atlanta 2021, Las Vegas 2022, New York 2023, Texas 2024, and Los Angeles 2025. A 4-episode audition special aired between the first and second seasons of 2020. So here's the development. I know. On June 1st, 2017, Jocelyn Hernandez quit Love and Hip Hop Atlanta after 6 seasons amid tensions with creator Mona Scott Young, the show's producers. On January 8th, 2018, it was reported that Hernandez had signed a deal with WeTV to star in her own docuseries produced by Carlos King. He's always got his ass in something, doesn't he? And by the way, I just want to say this, y'all. Carlos King is not famous in the game. Now, before anybody says, well, bring your Joseph Carlos King, let me tell you something. Will Packer, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Ava DuVernay, many others. See, Hollywood may be a big, lake or big ocean, but it's a very small school. Everybody usually knows everybody. You never hear Carlos King brought up in any interviews of, oh, I actually like his work. You never see Carlos out at the Emmys or the Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys, this, that, and the third. And number 3, you've only seen his content on WeTV and the Oprah Winfrey Network. The Oprah Winfrey Network, apparently 69% of programming is Love and Marriage Huntsville. For a network to give that much latitude and longitude, that much slack and that much lack in freedom and this, that, and third all around where I to one show is problematic. Now, that doesn't mean that budgets hasn't changed, because television is not what it used to be. Now people go into streaming, but like I said before, linear TV showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Linear television showcases what people are curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Linear television showcases what people are curious about, but streaming reflects what people embrace. Okay? So if they can't become curious about it, they're not going to want to ever go back to streaming to see if they want to embrace it, right? Let's continue. The project, then titled Jocelyn Takes Miami, initially began filming in July of 2018. On March 4th, 2019, it was reported that production on Jocelyn Takes Miami has been stalled and that the network was requesting reshoots. On October 11th, 2019, it was announced that Jocelyn has signed a deal with Zeus Network, a subscription-based influencer-driven streaming service to star and produce her own projects. On October 22nd, 2019, Zeus released a teaser of Jocelyn's Cabaret. On December 18th, 2019, Zeus released an official trailer. On January 10th, 2020, it was announced that Jocelyn's Cabaret Miami, the first incarnation of a planned reality television franchise, premiered on January 19th, 2020. Jocelyn's Cabaret Miami will be one of 3 shows featuring Jocelyn to air simultaneously throughout January 2020. She will also appear on VH1's Love Hip Hop Miami. By the way, the Atlanta one moved from VH1 to MTV, just in case you did not know. And then WeTV's Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. Keep that show in mind. Keep that show in mind. Keep WeTV in mind, okay? Just want to keep that in mind. On February 8th, 2020, Johnson announced that season 2 of Johnson's Cabaret would be filmed in Atlanta. On September 21st, 2020, Zeus confirmed they had renewed the series. The show's second incarnation, Johnson's Cabaret Atlanta, premiered on April 18th, 2021. On December 10th, 2020, WeTV announced that they are acquiring the television rights to both Johnson's Cabaret Miami and The Real Black China, which aired from April 15th, 2021. April 15th, 2021. I bet in censored form. I'm going to explain here a little bit why WeTV is such an integral part of this conversation, this show, this tour, this live stream, this, that, the third, what we're talking about here. Just a little bit. Just hold on. Just in the words of John Murray, just hold on a little while longer. On March 2nd, 2021, Johnson confirmed that the third season will be filmed in Las Vegas. On December 20th, 2021, Zeus announced the show's third incarnation, Johnson's Cabaret Las Vegas, which premiered on January 16th, 2022. Now, what we're going to watch is we're going to watch Jocelyn Hernandez disturbing claims about Zeus Network and CEO Wendell Plummer. Shout out to Sky Santana for this right here. Here we go.
How's everybody doing? I wanted to come on here. Excuse my appearance, but I'm truly scared for my life. Lemuel Plummer is a predator. Lemuel Plummer is a predator. He waited until I was pregnant to make threats. He waited until I was pregnant to text my phone about taking my streaming network down. Lemuel Plummer, I'm not saying nothing that is not truth. Everything that I'm saying is truth. You are a predator. You get men and women to beat up people and you pay them. You're a mobster.
Wow.
You're a mobster. You're a predator and you go against women. You go against women that you think are by themselves and that are not going to protect themselves and that are not going to speak up for themselves. Right now, I'm pregnant. I'm 39 years old. I'm pregnant with the first kid of my husband. And you choose to wait till I'm pregnant to say anything to me about my streaming app. You're sending threats to my phone. You have people calling my phone, making threats to my phone, and I'm fear for my life. You're making threats to my phone, Lemuel Plummer. I fear for my life. Everybody in Zeus Network and all the cast members in Zeus Network knows that you pay people to beat up your cast members. They know that you pay people to make your cast members bloody and to harass them and to control their narrative. You're $1 billion man. You are so upset that I started my own little streaming app. That you saying I'm being defamatory towards you. It's not defamation when I'm speaking the truth. You're a evil man, and I'm fearing for my life. And I'm going live just in case I get my car shot up in Miami, where I'm at. Because I'm in Miami, and I know you be in Miami all the time. And every time you come to Miami, you fuck with me.
Yeah, I want to go back to that Natalie Nunn clip. I know what y'all thinking, Bray, why you keep pulling up? I'm just bringing something to your attention. Pay attention to public information. Follow the red bouncing ball. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Let's go. Here we go.
He want to kick everybody out. Hey, June, here we go.
You're stupid. You sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, and you got me held hostage.
I'm not a baddie. I don't care. You don't.
You are a baddie. With a phone up your ass, bitch. Already up the street. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now go ahead. Shut him what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Hey, who did I say was my security guard? June. Do too much, you lied. Tell the world that. Tell him.
Call your boyfriend. Call Louis. Call Louis.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, where's Look at him. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Yes, look at here he goes. Look at this guy. Why are you touching me? What did I say? What did I say? That's the weirdo right there. Wait until I tell the truth. Wait until I tell the truth about this right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Let's go back to Jocelyn Hernandez, who has more to say. Here we go.
And you didn't think I would let the world know how you being acting like a fucking predator while I'm pregnant. You want to go online and put this fake face on. You want to go online and act like you this good guy. You're not a good person, Lemmy. You're not a good person. You're not a good person, and it's gonna come to light. It's gonna come to light what you've been doing to people, what you've been doing to young ladies. You harass every female on your network. Not just me, you harass Janisha, Scotty. How many times have you beat up Janisha? How many times have you beat up Scotty? How many times have you beat up those baddies?
One more time for the one more time. Let's go back to that lovely clip of Nally, the Chin Nun, speaking about this, and go.
Hoes. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never. You're baddie. With a phone up your ass, bitch. Already up the street. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. I'm not your fucking hose. I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I ain't never fucked you and I'm not fucking you. So shut the fuck up talking to me like I'm one of your bitches. Everybody look at.
Let's go back to Jocelyn Hernandez, who has more to say. Here we go.
How many times have you paid these people off for them not to take you to court? You're not gonna get away with it, Lemmy.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can't go around harassing people.
Wait a minute. Did you say something about court? Yes, you did. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. Hang on. All right, here. Let's watch this again.
Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he sexually assaulted her. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we receive K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmy Plumber walks through Paris with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases, let me just read this, new home, RVs.
Lemmy done bought me a truck for my birthday.
The Zeus network bought you.
Zeus bought it.
Cybertrucks, cars, jewelry. And he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. Don't let the internet and lemon pepper fool you. We put them on. This guy's a fraud. I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and Jason Tolbert, who's also works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is like, you guys are fucking losers. I'm gonna drag this case until you all broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus. And he's been dragging it. We spent over $1 million on lawyers already. Oh, they're not even part of the company. We have to sit up there and prove that he's on some bullshit. So we'll spend 3 months and a couple $100,000 just to prove that he's telling another fucking lie. We've been literally fighting this dude in court for 2 years, y'all. I found out that Zeus has multiple lawsuits that limit and settle behind our backs. And when you hear all these women on TikTok or you hear Ray J going off and shit.
To all the women that's going through this with Lemmy and going through this with Zeus, like, we hear you and we're gonna help you.
We're gonna stay in this room for 3 to 4 hours until you do what I tell you to do.
I don't f with that.
Why not? Wait. You worked with him
he's
before?
like the Black Harvey Weinstein.
So while Lemmy flies on his private jets and throws.
Once again, let's go back to Jocelyn Hernandez, who has more to say. Here we go.
Sending death threat to people. And then going online and saying, oh, I'm being, they just telling lies to me. How many women are going to say the same thing about you? And nobody's going to believe them. How many women, how many young ladies got to go online, Lemuel Plummer, to talk about surviving Zeus Network and surviving the predator, Lemuel Plummer? How many young women? Who's got to get killed? Who's got to get killed? Is it going to have to be me? So you're going to kill me with my pregnant baby, Lemuel Plummer? So now you're going to kill me with my pregnant baby? Now you're going to kill me.
Oh my God.
How many people in your network got to go on live and tell the truth about you, and you act like it's all a lie? How can possibly 100,000 motherfuckers be lying on you and the stuff that you're doing or you're done, Lemmy? You contacted me, you harassing me on my phone, you harassing me on my text messages, telling me to shut down my network because it's direct competition with your network. You trying to stop me from feeding my daughter and feeding my unborn kid? And now you want to fucking kill me, making those threats online? We will deal with this accordingly. What, you gonna have somebody shoot my car up in Miami? That's what you gonna do? You're gonna kill me and my baby, but you going online saying, oh, I know she's pregnant, and I know this is a sensitive space, a sensitive time. No, I was doing just fine. I just had the premiere of Get Money Girls Miami in Miami. I shouted you out. When people was asking, am I competing with other networks? I said, I'm not competing with anybody. I shouted everybody out, and I said, thank you guys for supporting Why You Here TV. All of a sudden, you know I'm pregnant, and you want to start texting me shit about me taking a picture with somebody that came to support me. Telling my husband I need to take down the network at once. Sending me messages. You're going to deal with this accordingly. Are you going to get somebody to shoot my car up like you do with everybody else? Are you going to get somebody to kill me while I'm pregnant? With my second child? At my old age? You're going to get somebody to kill me and my baby? Bitch, that's what you want to do to me?
Child.
After all the years that I gave you, after all the secrets that I kept, because you make a threat every fucking time, after all the secrets I kept from you and that fucking network for years, I kept all your dirty secrets from Ashley and all the producers, making girls fight each other.
Now we heard that, right? Making girls fight each other. Now remember what the unpopular party said, right? All you have to do is fight, and then that's how you're known, right? Remember where he said that, right? Let's continue. Like I said, all I'm doing is taking publicly available information and showcasing it to y'all. That's all we're doing. We're just having a conversation. Let's continue on.
Making people hit people with bottles and make people bleed and cut each other. After all the secrets I kept because of your fucking threats, one morning you wake up and you're gonna cut my checks that I'm supposed to be getting in perpetuity because you claim I'm a direct competitor to you? Are you fucking kidding me? Little old me, bitch. I've been on TV my whole life making all these networks wealthy. I made VH1, Viacom, BT, everybody wealthy. Zeus Network wealthy. As soon as I want to make myself wealthy and do something for my kids, my kids. Now I'm the formation of your character. Your character ain't nothing. Your character is nobody believes your character. You pay people to get beat up, so you're gonna get people to shoot me up in Miami. I'm on my way to the police station to make a report on you, because if I come up dead, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, but you know what? I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for me, and I'm gonna fight for everybody that you ever did wrong. You thinking that you can make threats to people, vague threats? Oh, we're gonna deal with it according. You're gonna send me to get killed. You're gonna put out a hit out on me, Lemmy? You're gonna put out a hit out on the woman that started your company, the woman that made your company be legitimate? 7 years, I worked hard to get you to be where you at. And I'm pregnant. Look at my belly. Look at my belly. I'm pregnant. My stomach is out here. I'm a 39-year-old woman. I should not be getting this stress. I haven't done anything to you. I haven't done anything to Zeus Network. And you making threats. You sending me messages. Oh, we're gonna deal with this accordingly. What does that mean? Are you gonna try to get me shot? They found a dead body in Zeus Network office. We ain't hear nothing about that. What happened to that boy that died?
Whoa! There you go. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? A alleged dead body at Zeus Network headquarters. Do y'all now understand why I titled the live Zeus is having a power outage of the creator economy? Should have said creator power outage in the creator economy, but that's neither here nor there. But I think you guys get the point, because they use too much wattage. This is too much wattage. Let's continue on.
Outside of your network. What happened to that boy? What happened to that body that they found outside of your network? What happened to him? Why we don't hear about that? Defamation of character. You have no character. And the people that works for you, all your producers, they have no character. And for Janisha, after all the times you beat her up, is still working up under you and haven't fucking contacted the FBI to tell them what you done to her. She's a fucking lunatic. And everybody that's around is a fucking lunatic. And that's why I started Why You Here TV. Because I wanted to get away from Zeus. Even in my last reunion at the cabaret, y'all didn't even see me on stage. Y'all didn't even see me on stage. I didn't even go on stage. I didn't want to be there because I don't want to be around y'all no more. I got with y'all when I was 31 years old, still very young-minded. I was 31 when I got with Zeus Network. Still very stupid in the brain, very dumb, very slow still. Didn't really know shit, just finished.
Well, not every 31-year-old is you. And there are some people that were 26-year-old that sell their own YouTube channel that they don't have the attention span for live streams, and that their brain didn't develop after the age of 26, so they're stuck in their old ways too. So, but either you evolve or you devolve, but that's neither here nor there. But just wanted to say that. Let's continue on.
Finished fucking with Stevie J and Mona and VH1, and my hair was fucked up. I was getting high on cocaine and doing stupid shit. I've been clean for going on 4 years.
Actually, that's
4 years.
4 years is actually a really big.
And you try to make a bitch relapse. This is the type of predator shit that I speak of when I speak of a predator like Lemmy. You sending me threats on my messages. Take down my company at once, but you stop my payments. And if I don't take this down or that now, you're gonna see me accordingly. You're gonna kill me? You making those type of threats? You got people calling my phone private, this and that, silence. Like, you're not gonna say anything. What are you saying? Where am I so you can come and shoot me up? That's your doing, Lemuel Plummer. That's your doing. That's your doing. Defamatory of character. You have no character. Your whole network is set up from violence. It's nothing but violence in your network. Your network is the most disgusting network in life. It's so much violence going on in your network. It's blood everywhere. Shit everywhere. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It's devil worshippers all over there. And you messing with the people over there overseas. And you told me yesterday on the phone, my shareholders, which I ain't gonna say no names yet, my shareholders are calling me about Jocelyn. So you got people in Israel calling you about me? You got the mobsters from Israel calling you about me while I'm in America with child? At my old age? You're trying to kill me. And this is why I say you're trying to kill me. You did it to Scotty, the whole pregnancy. You cheated on Scotty. You beat up Scotty. You talk crazy to Scotty. You abused Scotty. You used her. You misused her. You did everything to that lady while she was with your child. Everything. You know what? I wanted to come in here and address the bullshit he was saying about me. Like I'm defamatory to him. But you're making threats to me, vague threats, getting people to call my phone and all of that stuff. I'm trying to have a good pregnancy and I want to keep trying to thrive, even though he's doing everything in his power to shut down my company while you're here TV and to shut me up. He wants to kill me. He wants me to be quiet. He took my money. I'm not getting no more payments on my payment in perpetuity with that network. He took my money. He's been abusing me for years. He's been abusing me mentally for years. And I haven't said a word. I've been quiet about it. I haven't said nothing. But now when you're trying to abuse me and make threats and send messages to my phone and do all of that stuff, it's a different story. Now I gotta let the world know you're trying to kill me and you're trying to send attacks on me. Because if I come out missing, this is gonna fall on you. I'm gonna get up this live now because I gotta really try to continue to survive and thrive, especially now that my money that I worked so hard for the 7 years, he took my money. He's trying to steal Jocelyn's Cabaret, which I own. So I'm gonna get out this phone. I wanted to come in here and address what he went on live to say. But you're a predator. And hopefully the feds will take you down. Because you're not bigger than the program, Lemuel Plummer. You're not bigger than the program. And you're not God. It's the God out here. And he's not Lemuel Plummer.
Well.
More growth means more employees spend.
Let's talk. That was quite a lot. You know what they say, real gangsters move in silence. But fake gangsters, the fake ones, they show their realest self in the lowest times of weakness. Real gangsters don't have anybody telling their stories or telling stories about them. Fake gangsters usually have stories told about them. Now, I'm going to showcase some of this to y'all real quick. And then we're going to look at what Lemuel Plummer has to say here in just a little bit. Shout out to Sisters Sipping the Tea. Shout out to y'all right here. Oh, hang on. Lemuel Plummer trafficking young ladies across county lines like Puffy and the feds are coming for you at FBI. At FBI, let's take him down. He's human trafficking all the ladies from the Zeus network. He is from the network at the _Zeus network. He's unethical and he is a mobster. FBI, this man is a human trafficker. He's trafficking across state lines with crossing state lines with all these young ladies on his network. Let's bring him down. And then right here, you can see here, This is Jocelyn's Cabaret, United States Patent and Trademark Office. So this is the 7,100,030th registered trademark there. So Jocelyn Hernandez has that trademark there. Surviving Zeus Network and Linnell Plummer coming soon to Why Are You Here TV. Make sure y'all go subscribe. He's trying to steal my name, take it up with the government of the USA.
I'm very much going through a lot. This man is trying to kill me. My homeboy Sean is stressed me out, and he thinks I'm gonna fucking not use my freedom of speech. Use my freedom of speech for the shit that he's doing to me and been doing to me. Fuck you, Lemmy. Fuck you, Lemmy. I'm gonna continue to use my fucking freedom of speech on your bitch ass. You try to fucking kill me. You try to fucking take me out, bitch. And I'm not gonna let you fucking do it. You stressing me out every day. You ended up having me in the hospital 2 days ago, bitch. And I'm not gonna stop until you do right by me, bitch. I'm very much in distress.
So you heard that right there, right here.
And Lemmy, why don't you talk about how many girls you fucked from the cabaret? Let's talk about how many girls you paid to fuck and they said they pussy in your face every night while you was pregnant with Scotty. All of them. Line them up. They suing you left and right. And you stay in arbitration with them because you're sticking your penis where it don't belong. Like, I can't wait till this class action lawsuit takes you down because you were an evil bitch and you thought that by holding my payments that you owe me in perpetuity was going to stop me and close my network. Bitch, are you dumb? I'm about to go film a whole show right now, bitch. Y'all keep subscribing to Wait TV because I see that subscribers are coming in like crazy. So fuck you, Lemmy. Fuck Zeus, bitch. And that's my cabaret, hoe. Don't you forget I own that shit, bitch.
So, blank is my guy. I do not serve Lucifer. So I'm assuming that is Jocelyn in the gurney. Surviving Zeus Network is coming to Why You Are Here TV. Surviving Linnell Plummer. This is all about to go down. I'm telling it, all Justice Cabaret Incorporate is in business with them, not Jocelyn Hernandez. So then, right here from It's Only Entertainment, shout to them. And I do not serve JIN. I do not serve. I'm saying I serve an Almighty God. I serve a mighty holy God. My bad. And then right here, that evil man sent me to the hospital the other night, but God is my God. I do not serve Lucifer. Any survivors, hit me ASAP. Let's bring down the house. Surviving Diddy Jr. until I can say his full name, but we know who talking about. Surviving the Z, the Zeus Network coming to Why You Are Here TV. So there is the link there. WayHTV.us. Surviving Z coming soon to Why Are You Here TV soon. And then right here, making something bad happen to me and my unborn kid by doing evil things. I've been loyal to these people. She said this, but these people for 6 years, he stops all my payments, what belongs to me, because I won't shut down my company. Why Are You Here TV? He is the devil is trying to delete me. If anyone can help me in California, ASAP, hit me up right now. It's not time to fight this quietly, but to be loud and aware that this person is trying to delete me, my unborn kid, with no regard for what I've done for him for the past 7 years. I will bring down the house and my payments are back immediately. I will sell everything I own before being in the streets. This evil man is trying to destroy my family and trying to make something bad happen to me, my unborn kid, by doing evil things. I've been loyal to these people for 6 years, and he stops all my payments, what belongs to me, because I won't shut down my company. Why Are You Here TV? He is the devil. He's trying to delete me. If anyone can help me in California, ASAP, please hit me up. Right now is not the time to fight this quietly, but to be loud and aware that this person is trying to delete me and my unborn kid with no regard for what I've done for him for the past 7 years. not being able to have me back and doing what you want with me. I'm very upset. I'm really uncertain of things right now. We need your support. I made this person legit when it came to giving him real talent, real shows, real stories. You immediately stopped my payments and trying to make me stop my content on why are you here TV. Pray for my unborn because clearly this evil person wants to make us break impossible for something to happen to my unborn kid by putting a stop to something I've earned. I will pursue my rights to the fullest. I gave y'all 7 years of my life. My contract payments are in perpetuity. That means as long as the show is, running and everybody's watching it, that she gets paid forever. But they stopped selling because I take a picture with someone you fear. I'm a 39-year-old woman that is with child, and you are doing something. You are doing evil to me because you are not able to have me back, and you do what you want with me. I'm very upset and really uncertain of things right now. We need your support. I made this person legit when it came to giving him real talent, real shows, real stories. He immediately stopped my payments and trying to make me stop my content on Why Are You Here TV. Pray for my unborn because stopping my payments because I have my own streaming app and want more for my life than what I just had. It's illegal and it's just plain, but she meant PLANE. No, that's plain. Child, PLAIN. Child, listen, I'm reading it as y'all hearing it, okay? Plain evil. Tell my husband you won't fund or business is illegal. Telling us to take our content down is illegal. While I'm pregnant, it is evil. Y'all pray for me. This man's trying to delete me and my unborn kid. Right now, prayer wars. I need y'all. I've never been embarrassed of nothing. I've been telling my whole life story for going on 20 years. I'm not stopping now. This man's trying to delete me and my baby. And then right there, Jocelyn Hernandez declares survivor of Zeus documentary, calling out Linnell Plummer, causing stress that put her and her unborn child in the hospital. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment. Now, we're going to watch. Lord Jesus, we're going to watch now what Linnell Plummer has to say about all this. Shout out to Sky Santana once again. Here we go.
Really makes zero sense for Zeus to continue to pay someone, specifically Jocelyn.
Oh, hang on. Let's zoom in here. He's definitely reading a script. Natalie be having problems with him too. So it's other people, right? It's other people. Allegedly.
Really makes zero sense for Zeus to continue to pay someone, specifically Jocelyn, to operate and compete against us outside of the framework of the agreement. That's it. This is what this is all about.
Go ahead now. Listen, I ain't mad at the energy. Shout out to Sky Santana. That's some fire ass music right there. Yes, indeed.
I'm on live. Thank you so much. Sorry, guys, I'm not big. It's no, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you. Thank you so much.
You should never came on here if you were going to be scripted.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That lady not lying on you. Right there, y'all. That lady not lying on you. Here we go.
All right. So I know I do have a little disfluency. I do say a lot when I'm talking. I gotta kind of work on that. I'm good. Thank you so much. No, I'm good. I'm on a live right now. Thank you so much. Thanks. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying that I'm happy for her and Ballistic. I can relate to that personally. Just, with Scotty and her pregnancy. So I'm not here to attack her or add any stress or unnecessary stress. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow
You look like a cucumber.
False narratives,
Not Diddy
allegations to be made about me or the company without addressing them. And that's why I'm really speaking on this today.
Not too much on Pooh.
This is not new. This is a pattern of behavior. When things don't go her way, she goes on social media and starts this disparaging and defamation campaign.
Not just her, though.
Against people who don't either agree with her or who she's upset with. Not in just business.
Who you pay for Punani? Pay her, though she got family feet. So a lot of people are here to defend Jocelyn.
But even personally close to her. That's something that I just can't sit back and ignore when it's directed at me and Zeus. I can't. To be clear, we've paid Jocelyn very well over the years. This is not about what we've paid her.
So as a cabaret, let me never defile, disrespect me or anyone close. Anyone I'm close to on the network. After watching Sky's show, you weird. He did talk about customizable relationships, y'all. He did. Oh my God. And XO Aaron Rose, just because he didn't do it to you doesn't mean he didn't do it to anybody else. Let's continue.
This is about payments moving forward. And fulfilling agreed upon obligations, and that's to me equally clear. This is not about a picture with another network owner, which I've seen some people post. It's not about that. It's about pretty much the broader contractual framework she agreed to, including exclusivity, restrictions around.
This ain't the first person who said this about you. By the way, I'm pausing so that way we can transform the content, but I'm just pointing out the quiet part that he's not saying out loud.
Direct or indirect competition and performance-based obligations such as participation and promotion. More recently, it also involves honoring key provisions in her agreement, including non-disparaging, confidentiality, and reframing.
Why does it look like you're reading? Stop reading from paper, loser.
Making false and defamatory statements, both personally and professionally, regarding Zeus, his executives, me,
or
the
you read
team.
ChatGPT.
Standard, clearly defined terms that we agreed on by both parties, and we expect them to be respected just as we uphold on our end. These specific provisions in her agreement that have been breached, we've made an effort to address this private.
Why are you not talking about how she said you were sleeping with all the cabaret girls? Why are you reading something that looks fishy? I know Sky's somewhere shaking her head, calling you dumb.
Privately, respectfully, calmly, in good faith, and we're still willing to do so. That includes multiple attempts to communicate directly, find a resolution without bringing it into the public. Jocelyn is entertaining. We get it. She's brought value to the platform. We respect that. And we genuinely thought we were beyond this. But at the end of the day, this is business. When you agree to terms, especially around exclusivity, conduct, and professional obligations, you're expected to honor, them, just like you would expect us to honor our commitments. That's all we're asking for: accountability, respect, and what we agreed to. And just so everybody understands, we support all of our content partners. We've always supported our content partners. We love our content partners. We've had a lot of them over the years that we have been working with for a long time. We've tried to create as much real value and opportunities for people that most networks just, wouldn't even take a chance on for various reasons. And when others have gone to pursue additional ventures in the industry or in business, like building their own networks and platforms, like with Ray J, you guys saw he, launched his Tronics network, or when Stunner Girl launched, I believe, her network. We've had meaningful conversations prior to those launches to establish the proper framework, and we've supported those efforts from afar. That's never been the issue. What matters is how it's handled. We have clear protections in place, especially around
You not shut up, you
exclusivity and
ferret. Oh my God.
direct and indirect overlap when it pertains to similar platforms, business models, and content. Those provisions exist for a reason, and they were agreed to by both sides. If someone wants to step outside of that, it has to be done professionally, transparently, and in accordance with the structure of the agreement. No one is trying to stop Jocelyn at all, or any of our content partners from growing or evolving or continuing to be as successful as they are. No one's trying to ever stop that. If someone wants to step outside of what we agreed to, it just has to be handled professionally and formally. We've been more than flexible than, honestly, most networks and most business,
I heard he sleep with all the other girls on Jay's show. You're not explaining nothing she posting about. What about you trying to delete her?
Partners, but structure is still, it's important. Structure still matters. Agreements still matter. And that's what it comes down to. The bottom line, it really makes zero sense for Zeus to continue to pay someone, specifically Jocelyn, to operate and compete against us outside of the framework of the agreement. That's it. This is what this is all about. That's it. So, at the same time, we're still open to resolving this amicably, and we encourage her and her team to do so and do the right thing so we can all move forward the right way and peacefully. And that's really what it's about. So I just wanted to clear up everything that you guys have been seeing circulating online. It's annoying and a little frustrating, but it is what it is, and it's something that we just have to do.
Cancel Zeus.
It's not really, like I said, it's not about competing or anything like that. It's just honoring the agreement. The way we would honor the agreement, we just expect her to honor the agreement. That's it.
I don't remember her ever bashing you on social media. She always praised you, and she's not competing.
That's all it is. Okay? So that's it. Well, you guys have a great
I can't be lying.
Saturday and weekend. We will be and I know you guys have been asking for the Bad Boys and Baddies Gone Wild shows, which we're going to be releasing very, very soon. So look out for that. I'm excited to give you guys one more glimpse of those two shows. They're separate shows. So we are going to be releasing those very soon. We have a really cool strategy of how we want to roll those shows out, which we will do. And that's what we're excited about. So yeah.
Damn, wait a minute, y'all. It was at 5,000? And look here, it's already down to 4,685 people. Wow, that's crazy work.
Releasing those very soon. We have a really cool strategy of how we want to roll those shows out, which we will do. And that's what we're excited about. So yeah, we look forward. Baddies is doing very well. We have some really cool projects in the works, in development. We do plan on putting out more content, which we will be putting out more content. And we will be hiring more folks behind the scenes. We're a very female-driven network. We have a lot of women who work behind the scenes, obviously in front of the screen, and we're very proud to provide those jobs and those opportunities. And
I'm mad as hell you got these comments on, but not talking to us.
We look forward to continuing to grow and scale our business, and we look forward to doing what most networks just wouldn't do. We're an independent network. We appreciate every subscriber. We appreciate everybody who views the shows, and we are really looking to expand and diversify our content in many different ways, and we will be doing that. We look forward to giving more people opportunities. That's what they'll look like us. And that's the bottom line. We want to make sure that people that are Black, that are brown, and if you ever come to a Zeus set, you'll see that most of the people that work behind the scenes are Black, brown, minority, and we love it. It's something that you just don't see in the industry, and we take pride in that. So we look forward to continuing, like I said, to grow in those areas and provide more jobs diversify our content, not only just unscripted, but scripted. We want to hire producers, directors, writers. We just launched Zeus Music. We have a really dope deal with a major label that we'll be announcing very soon. And so that's it. And that's it, guys. I look forward to doing everything, and that's really it. But thank you guys for listening, and I'm sure we'll be sharing more updates with Zeus soon. All right, so you guys will be seeing some things about where you can work behind the scenes and in front of the screen very soon. We'll hold more auditions. Like I said, we have some really cool we have new shows and new opportunities that we look forward to announcing. So life is great. Life is great. Shout out to Scotty, my baby, both my babies, Scotty and Iceland, who I miss dearly. So life is different now. It's it's interesting, but it's and not only interesting, it's a blessing, and it's humbling to have a new baby. So it's definitely put a lot of things in perspective for me. So yeah. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Having to get on here, and I don't expect, I expect, hopefully, we have some positive resolve, but, it's not going to surprise me if things continue to drag on a little bit, but I'm not going to keep addressing this stuff. So that's where I'm at. And just wanted to clear the air because people were confused. It's pretty simple. Hopefully what I said made sense and was pretty clear. It's just not, difficult to understand what's going on. So, and yeah, I never want to say this to people. I see some people in the comments and, take legal action. And, obviously we know our rights and we need to do that. We will, but, I'm always the type of person that just would like to resolve things amicably before it kind of goes that route. This has kind of always been my style. So never wanted to kind of do that, but if we have to, we will. And that's where we're at. But that's it. All right. All right, guys. Thank you.
Tell you every time I saw on the bed. None of these bitches is
Shout out to Sky Channel right there. And by the way, this is Sky Channel. Let me show you right here. Y'all see the face card, right? Y'all see the face card. Y'all see the face card. She can get it. Okay. Just give it a buck. Now, I do believe she is,
Hi, I'm Ryan Reynolds, and welcome to my Mountain
I do believe she's trans,
stunt.
I believe. But hey, listen, okay. Beauty is beauty, all right? So just wanted to say that. So.
Milk.
I got it. When's it gonna melt out?
About 10 or 15 minutes.
How has it been?
You got ice cubes?
I've never had an experience like that.
Man,
I got the lines for you.
You got the lines perfectly. I'm so sorry.
So yes, indeed, there's one to show y'all that there. So remember that thing I told you about WeTV? Check this out right here. WeTV acquires first seasons of Zeus Network originals, The Real Black China and Johnson's Cabaret. Premiering in 2021, the acquisitions marked the first time ever that both series will air on linear TV. New York, December 10th, 2020, WeTV announced today that the acquisition of two popular original series from Zeus Network, the first ever subscription video on demand network created by millennials, for millennials, The Real Black China, Johnson's Cabaret. Season 1 of The Real Black China, consisting of 13-hour-long episodes, will premiere on Thursday, January 7th, 2021 at 10 p.m. Eastern, following the season 4 premiere of Grown Hip Hop Atlanta. And season 1 of Johnson's Cabaret consisted of 7 long episodes, premieres later in 2021 on WeTV. It marks the first time the both series will air on linear TV since their premiere on Zeus. Now, how streaming usually works is that you have to make 100 episodes, right? That's how I meant to say that's how syndication works. you have to get past 100 episodes. When you see, oh my God, I made it to 100 episodes of that big celebration, it's because now they can do off-net syndication. This is a little bit different. And by the way, I know I said what I said about Sky Santana. Y'all know me by now. I love what the fuck I love, okay? It's gotta be cake. All right, not cream sticks. All right, so just want to keep it a buck with y'all there. Because I said she could get it. And let me tell you, she can, in terms of, notoriety, publicity, everything in between, right? But beauty is beauty, right? And I think for a long time, if you don't know your history, look at, what is it? Stonewall. Research your history on Stonewall and the history of the LGBTQIA plus community is long. It is taxing, but most of all, they deserve to have their stories matter. They do. So anyway, just wanted to clear that up because I know people will be like, oh my Lord, Brandon's like it. No, that's not the case at all. Okay. Just keeping it a buck. I remember one time I was on Facebook, and it was T.S. Mass and her man. I'm like, cute couple. Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with being kind. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Okay, but let's continue on. Okay, here we go. We TV is focused on telling real stories about real people and real relationships, which makes the addition of the Real Black Child obvious fit for our network, says Lauren Geller, Executive Vice President of Development and Original Program for We TV. We are thrilled to partner with Zeus and bring Black China's and Jocelyn's compelling larger-than-life stories to our audiences for the first time ever on linear TV. Zeus is constantly pushing the envelope with authentic, raw, and provocative original content, including The Real Black China, Jocelyn's Cabaret, says Zeus founder and CEO Linnell Plummer. Both shows were critical hits when they premiered on the Zeus Network and have had tremendous success with our audience. We are thrilled to license these compelling properties to WeTV. We are confident that this partnership will bring new audiences to our networks. The Real Black China follows entrepreneur, model, and reality star Black China, also known as Angel White, or Angela White, but I'm referring to the show as it is from this press release, so not disrespect Angela White. In the first season of this No Holds Barred docuseries, the show reveals behind-the-scenes dynamic of China's life and relationships, including never before showcased on screen, including her ongoing efforts to change the direction of her sometimes controversial and always complex life, including relationship statuses with her mom, Tokyo Tony, her ex's various lawsuits, business ventures, and more. Season 1 of Jocelyn's Cabaret follows Jocelyn Hernandez, love of hip-hop Atlanta superstar Love, in her hometown Miami, as she creates a central cabaret featuring her own music and group of dancers who aren't quite ready to fall in line just yet. The Puerto Rican princess faces her biggest professional challenge to date, all while juggling life as a mother, fiance, mogul, music artist. The Real Black China is executive produced by Black China, as well as Zeus CEO Nell Plummer, Zeus president Jason L. Tolbert, and J.L. Plummer for the Zeus Network, with co-executive producer Jason Thomas Scott. Jocelyn's Cabaret is created, executive produced by Jocelyn Hernandez and Zeus CEO L. Plummer, Zeus president Jason L. Tolbert, and L.J. Plummer for Zeus Networks, along with executive producer and Angelica Nawa, music producer Ballistic Beats, and co-executive producer Jason Thomas Scott and Tamika Stevenson. So there is that there. So when your network is able to do things like this, it's huge, but Zeus Network is in a vacuum. And so now with what's happening, networks and other platforms may not want to work with Zeus, because if you can screw over their biggest star, right, then you can screw them over too. So let's look at this video here from Poetic Flacco. Here we go.
These new allegations are so terrible, it could very well end the Zeus Network if it's true. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I'll put money on what the weather is going to be every day on Kalshi to get $10 on your first deposit. The CEO of the Zeus Network, Lemmy, is being accused of some really terrible things, including attempted murder, trafficking of women, among other things. And he's being accused by no other than Jocelyn Hernandez, who we know from reality TV. And she also had her own show on the Zeus Network, but she parted ways and started her own network. Now, Jocelyn took to Instagram the other day to make these allegations against Lemmy. Jocelyn posted this on her Twitter, but instead of writing the tweet and clicking post, she wrote the tweet and then screenshotted the draft and posted it. She would write, "Stopping my payments because I have my own streaming app and I wanted more for my life than just what I had. It's illegal and it's just plain evil. Telling my husband you won't fund our business is illegal. Telling us to take our content down is illegal. While I'm pregnant, it is evil." So Jocelyn had a show on the Zeus network called Jocelyn Cabaret. It was pretty popular. It had all the elements of the fatherless activities y'all love to watch on Zeus. Girls were fighting, snatching each other tampons out, clipping off Lydia, fighting each other. All the fatherless activities y'all love, they was doing it. So Jocelyn had the show there. It was pretty successful. They had multiple seasons, but she left and started her own network. However, her deal with Zeus Network, she's supposed to be getting paid in perpetuity for whatever subscription or whatever ad revenue, whatever like their agreement was. She was supposed to keep getting her checks even after leaving. However, when she left and started her own network, the checks stopped coming in. So she took the social media to then threaten Lemmy and let him know, hey, if you don't start paying me, I'm gonna start airing out the business.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast.
You want to go in your little story talking about the cabaret girls? Let the cabaret girls get their money. Who cares? Who cares? If I walked away from the cabaret because I want to have a baby, why the cabaret girls can go on the other show? They supposed to get their money. They supposed to survive. They supposed to thrive out here. I never said one word about that. You're a cap. You're a liar. And you running a sting over there. You right now, you're a Diddy Jr., and you get all these girls to beat up each other for an extra amount of money that's not even in the contract. Your producers are going around telling each girl, oh, hit her, hit that one, go attack that one. We got an extra 10,000. We got an extra 20,000. You're evil. Everybody knows it. You're an evil man. You're an evil person. Everybody over there condoning your network is going to go down with you. You're foolish. And Surviving Zeus Network, I already got 3 calls today with just happened at Baddies. You're getting girls attacked. You're getting girls blooded up and beat up.
Zeus Network is a cesspool of degeneracy, and that's no secret. So to convince me that any one of these women are somehow victims, you have a high burden of proof here, bro. You got to show me these women didn't know what they were getting themselves into when they signed up for Zeus Network. Anybody who signed up for Zeus understands you got to go and you got to tussle. Like, Zeus is the MMA, bro. Like, you got to go and you got to fight for your life to stay on television, okay? So, no, I don't think that these women sign up and Lemmy somehow manipulated them to sign up. Nah, I'm not buying that, bro. Right? They are not victims, and they can't play victim after signing up for what they expected and have full expectations for. Now, the other parts of it, because if you watch No Jumper, you know that Loose Cannon and his wife at the time did an interview, and the wife was talking about how Lemmy would sleep with certain girls to get them on.
I saw that.
How Lemmy slept with her, and apparently they were supposed to do some type of business deal, and Lemmy asked to sleep with her before the deal could go through. So Lemmy making these girls suck and swallow for a job, you know, that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. But if grown women are signing up to suck and swallow and throw it back for a chance to be on Zeus Network and get beat up, hey, bro, I don't know what you want us to do about it.
Give me one moment. Oh my God. Now, I listen. I get what he means by if these grown women went on and they did what they did was all consensual, what do you want to do about it? It still don't make it right. I mean, hell, did we not just go through the day trial last year? Just because did he have the right to do what he did doesn't mean that he should have done the shit that he did, but wait, Flacco, bro. Let's continue on. Shout out to the 4 people here. Glad to have you all here.
So Jocelyn actually went live, and she went on live to make some more crazy allegations about Lemmy and further confirm that the Survivor Zeus Network is real
You're a mobster. You're a predator, and you go against women. You're sending threats to my phone. You have people calling my phone, making threats to my phone, and I'm fear for my life. You're making threats to my phone, Lemuel Plummer. I fear for my life. You're an evil man, and I'm fearing for my life. And I'm going live just in case I get my car shot up in Miami, where I'm at. Because I'm in Miami, and I know you in Miami all the time. And every time you come to Miami, you f me. And you didn't think I would let the world know how you being acting like a predator when I'm pregnant. It's going to come to light what you've been doing to people, what you've been doing to young ladies. You harass every female on your network. Not just me, you harass Janisha, Scotty. How many times have you beat up Janisha? How many times have you beat up Scotty? How many times have you beat up
We
those
always saw
baddies?
these clips, right? So
How many times have you paid these people off for them not to take you to court? You're not gonna get away with it, Lemmy.
There's two things working against Lemmy at Zeus Network right now. Jocelyn was a higher up at the Zeus Network. Jocelyn's show was wildly successful. She had a lot of pull in the network. Two, she was one of the first shows. So she's been there for a very long time. And she has probably acquired a lot of receipts and a lot of secrets. And she's already saying, yo, people are coming forward wanting to expose Zeus. And when you do business like Zeus and you employ and fire a lot of people, what you do is you have a lot of people who got a vendetta against you.
Yeah.
Even if you did nothing, you got a long line of people who will lie and say you did something. If that means get back against you for firing them or getting rid of them or not renewing their contract. Now, if Lemmy is really out here putting hands on cast members and then paying them off, or he's demanding that they sleep with him in exchange for a job, we already learned with Harvey Weinstein that ain't cool, right? Right, that's a crime. I didn't even know that was a crime before Harvey Weinstein. It took Harvey Weinstein for me to figure out, oh, that's a crime.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm so sorry, y'all. For Harvey Weinstein to be the person to let Poetic Flacco know that taking women and doing quid pro quo sex is a crime, and Poetic Flacco didn't know that before Harvey Weinstein, that makes him sus. But yeah, he is a support of PDF endemics. Let's continue on. That's crazy work, bro. Let's continue on.
Right now, obviously, I've never been in a position of power to even think about doing anything like that. But I never knew that was like an actual crime, right? That, if somebody wants to work for you and you say, hey, in order to get this job, you gotta sleep with me, right? It's not just a proposition, it's an actual crime. And Lemmy is rich enough and influential enough to where if the feds really want to clout chase, again, feds are the biggest clout chasers on planet Earth. They're coming.
You can't go around harassing people, sending death threat to people, and then going online and saying, "Oh, they just telling lies to me." How many women are going to say the same thing about you, and nobody's gonna believe them? How many women, how many young ladies got to go online, Lemuel Plummer, to talk about surviving Zeus Network and surviving the predator, Lemuel Plummer? How many young women? Who's got to get killed? Who's got to get killed? Is it going to have to be me? So you're going to kill me with my pregnant baby, Lemuel Plummer? So now you're going to kill me with my pregnant baby? Now you're going to kill me. You trying to stop me from feeding my daughter and feeding my unborn kid? And now you want to kill me, making those threats online? We will deal with this accordingly. What, you going to have somebody shoot my car up in Miami? That's what you going to do? You're going to kill me and my baby? Telling my husband I need to take down the network at once. Sending me messages. You're going to deal with this accordingly. Are you going to get somebody to shoot my car up like you do with everybody else? Lemmy, are you going to get somebody to kill me while I'm pregnant?
Now, if y'all remember the Diddy trial, right? Remember how Kid Cudi's car got blown up? Let's continue on.
With my second child, at my old age, you're gonna get somebody to kill me and my baby? That's what you want to do to me? After all the years that I gave you, after all the secrets that I kept because you make a threat every time, after all the secrets I kept from you and the network for years, I kept all your dirty secrets from Ashley and all the producers, making girls fight each other, making people hit people with bottles and make people bleed and cut each other. After all the secrets I kept because of your threats, one morning you wake up and you're gonna cut my checks that I'm supposed to be getting in perpetuity because you claim I'm a direct competitor to you? Are you kidding me? Let me little on me? Little on me?
Lemmy walks around with about 20 security guards, all about 7 feet tall, 400 pounds. And I always wondered, why do Lemmy need that much like security for, bro? Like, right? Cause like, who wants to harm you? But if this is true, now we probably have some insight as to why he walk around with 27-foot, 400-pound security guards. But what Johnson is talking about, and when it comes to contract, it always gets tricky because if we built a friendship, even though I'm in a non-compete clause, and even though you got like a non-compete clause on me, bro, if we build a friendship, man, and I want to go and build my own business to feed me and my family, man, I feel like if you my homie and we work together for 10 years and I brought a lot of eyes, a lot of attention, a lot of subscribers, and put a lot of money in your pocket while I'm on your network, I feel like the least you could do is say, you know what? Do your thing, man. I'm not even going to exercise the non-compete clause.
And that non-compete clause is very important. So let's just say, right, that I was with, Audacity, right? Right. Morning show, Audacity, weekday mornings, 5 to 10 a.m., right? And I cannot compete at another, radio station, company for like 6 months, right? That's what a non-compete clause is. But I do agree with Poetic Flacco. Let's just say if I was on, Braylon Lee's virtual tour was on, give me a moment, y'all. On let's just say it was on Peacock for like 7 years, right? Great numbers of Braylon's virtual tour live on Peacock every night, 6 to 8 p.m., making it do what it do. And then, I have the chance to go over to Roku, right? If we built a friendship at Peacock where I'm still going to do content with you all, then the right thing to do would be like, you know what? That's our dude. I know we got the non-compete clause, but we're going to let Braylon go over to Roku because he gets the chance to be the chief content officer of Roku. He gets to help content creators and other people get on and expand the creator economy. We couldn't do that for him over here. He had a right to do that. Like, that's the way you do business, but not every business has integrity. Let's continue.
But like clearly, like let me see whatever friendship he had with like Jocelyn as a straight business relationship. It was not a friendship because as soon as she left and tried to start this network, he says non-compete. Now, because she's in a non-compete clause, she, according to Lemmy, is forfeiting, the things that she's getting, among other things, for starting that own network, because how can I pay you in perpetuity if you're breaking the contract, right? The contract says non-compete clause, so you can't go ahead and start this network within the time frame, and she's still within the time frame of exclusivity, according to Lemmy. Now he did go on social media and respond back. He took to Instagram Live as well to respond back to Jocelyn claims, and here's what he had to say.
but I think I lost service. What I was trying to say was I was frustrated that I have to address this stuff, way social media works, with just how things spread fast, false narratives, and all those things. It would be irresponsible for me not to address this stuff that she said on her live, and that's what I was saying. And I asked her a few questions, and I said, "Have you seen yourself on TV prior to Zeus and during your time at Zeus?" That was like the first couple questions I had asked. And I said, we've always, presented you, or we've always given you the platform and the opportunity for you to present yourself the way you want to be presented. We've given you creative freedom to do exactly that. That's what I was saying on camera. So I'm just trying to like process everything that was said, because there has been so many, and I said this earlier before my signal went out, I said there's been so many altercations involving you that have been broadcast over the course of your entire career, which could have.
Now, hang on a second. Before you get into Jocelyn, there's been a lot of fights on baddies over the years, too. Let's continue.
It's been decades, I'm not sure. Over multiple platforms and networks. And the behavior that you're trying to attribute to me is behavior that you've actually shown towards your cast members and your castmates, and it's all captured on camera, it's all recorded, okay? You accused me today of threatening you physically, which has never happened. I have never physically threatened you. I'm not even a violent person. I don't threaten people. It's never existed a day in my life. I don't threaten people physically. You accuse me of being a predator. You accuse me of abuse physically, emotionally, mentally, and even said that I'm sex trafficking women, which is so egregious. It's so ridiculous, and it's completely false. So the fact that you are saying these things is very hurtful in a real way, because it just does not exist.
The one strike against Jocelyn is the fact that she's saying this while trying to get Lemmy to pay her, while they're in a dispute. And because they're in a dispute, the allegations are less credible than they would be if you just came out one day and say, you know what, I got a change of heart and I'm gonna expose them. But I wouldn't say they're completely uncredible, because these allegations have resurfaced in the past, So y'all let me know in the comment section, who do you guys believe? Who do you guys trust here? What do you guys think is going to happen with this situation? All right, do you guys see a future where Lemmy is being treated like Diddy and being escorted off by the feds? Let me know, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out how this new David timeline shows that Celeste's family may have sold her to David, like his victim that he murdered and butchered and stuff in his trunk. They may have sold her to him, right? We go through the full details in this video right here somewhere on my screen. And if you are still watching this content, send me a hype to this video. Hypes are the only way to show support and push our videos. So please, please, please send me a hype. I'm gonna see you guys in this video right here somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
So, and by the way, 38 minutes, by the way, thank you for Flacco for that. By the way, 38 minutes ago, this just came out here from Sky Santana right here. Janisa John says here, I'm an extremely private person. I don't share my personal life with others. So anyone speaking on me or making claims about my life, sorry, I'm an extremely private person. I don't share my personal life with others. So anyone speaking on me or making claims about my life is not speaking from any truth or direct conversation with me. Please don't put narratives on my name. So that is from Janisha John. Like I said, y'all, that's the show. I'm trying to my camera now because we done the whole show for over 3 hours. Yes, we have. What a show! 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 So at the beginning, middle, end of the day, right? Is there a power outage happening in the career economy with Zeus? I absolutely believe so. And because these allegations have been repeated many times before, I do think that, giants, they do fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? And this is what happens when you don't open up enough doors for there to be regulation, right? That's why, you know, the words of, I can't believe I'll say this man's name, but Kanye West, you know, he is a fucking dumbass. You know, he said no one man should have all that power. He is correct on that. No one man, no one woman, no one child should have all that power. So, like I said, a lot going on. I wanted to talk about this from a different point of view. I did not want to talk about this from the, I didn't want to talk about this from the, oh my God, Jocelyn and Lamel Plummer point of view, because everybody's doing that. I want to talk about from a media point of view. So that being said, y'all, we're going to take a little commercial break, and then we'll be back to wrap things up here in just a little bit. We are live on Tour Like Comment Show. Subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean in, feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence. Excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Patrick, good to see you, good sir. Welcome in. And y'all, I'm right here. I'm good. Y'all, what a live stream tonight. Listen, 2 big live streams today that were not even planned, okay? Now, I will just say this, right? I think I am very good at being able to read the room when the culture wants to talk about something, right? And it is kind of difficult on the weekends sometimes because that's usually content creators' downtime. But when you can see that there's a conversation flowing with everybody else, it gives you the room to be like, okay, we can have the conversation, right? So will this be the end of the Zeus Network? I think the only way this will be the end of the Zeus Network is if Jocelyn has the receipts that she has. Daystorm already approved his receipt, so he ain't got to worry about stuff. But Jocelyn has those receipts and the other ladies come together. This could be the end of the Zeus Network as we know it. And finally, Natalie Nunn might be able to actually get a real job. Could you hire Milagro Grams on Batty? She's broke as fuck. She got to pay Megan Thee Stallion a lot of money. So could y'all get her on Batty's? New Batty's Houston because she can't leave nowhere. Woody Woodpecker. But anyway, we are live on tour. Just chillaxing for a little bit, everybody. Yes, indeed. What a live. Ooh. By the way, y'all, on the vertical live for the Disney one, 111 views. Thank you all so much. That was a lot of fun doing that. If you are missing anything from this channel, let me just catch you up on what we've covered over here so far. We covered Milagro, Grams and Klay Thompson, the breakup of Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. We've covered, Disney World Abu Dhabi, the magnitude of that. The magnitude of that. We also covered the brand new movie. Well, it's not a brand new movie. It was a showed movie that's coming out August 28th, which will come out August 10th because of my birthday. But nonetheless, we will take it. Coyote versus Acme. We'll talk about that. And then, we did talk about that rather than Taylor Rooks, Evan, Marco, Zualani, Twitter, and Coyote versus Acme. Then, of course, Netflix is no longer a streaming company, it's an entertainment company. 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life, Season 5, Episode 11, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17, Episode 3. So if you're missing any content from yours truly, you got plenty of content over here to watch. That's one thing. Two things for sure. There's always something new on this channel. I promise you. It's like the Black Netflix. Just find an episode and just press play. I promise you'll have a good time. And I will say there are times where I want to just take off a full week just take off a week vacation off of YouTube. But of course, I know that the streets will be streeting even if I take off a week. So, but if I did take off a week, you guys will have plenty of actual content to catch up on. So, but yes, indeed. So yeah, we're just chillaxing. My God. So, yeah, that's all we're doing. Man. So, yeah, we're just chillaxing. I'll probably take it up all the way to maybe 3 hours and 25 minutes or 3 hours and 27 minutes, and then we'll probably head on off of here. But a great live stream. Like I said, hopefully I explained everything that has happened with the Zeus Network and Jocelyn up to this point. So like I said, on Monday's show, if you guys were looking for Zeus, I talked about it. Okay, so go back to this live I talked about here. If you're looking for, Megan and Klay, and my response on that situation, go watch that stream. Okay, I did a whole separate stream on it. today. Okay, so Monday, I will not be talking about those destinations. Okay. Just to keep it a buck with y'all, but child. Man, oh man, I already know the first two destinations we're going to talk about. Not going to tell y'all what they are. You'll just have to wait till Monday. Monday morning at 11 a.m. See what they are. But we will talk about it. Oh, both of them are very, 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 very big. So we'll talk about that along with some other destinations. And then, like I said, Monday night at 6 o'clock, we'll be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's right, at 6 o'clock. Then Tuesday, of course, we'll be reviewing 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life. I think we're getting closer and closer to the tell-all. Cannot wait for that. Then, of course, Wednesday, a brand new show at 6 o'clock. Thursday, I am off of YouTube unless there's something in the culture that is happening that needs to be talked about, or if there's something that I want to talk about, you know what I mean? And then Friday, 11 a.m., 6 p.m., 2 new shows there. And then it will be May in a few days, so that'll be exciting there. Summertime will be here, so good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Long day today. Long day today. Long day today. Hey, 3 people, 4 people now. Welcome in. Glad to have all you here. Appreciate y'all. What? What? We're just chilling out at this point. I've said everything that I need to say on the destination. Ain't there nothing else to talk about on this edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live? That's pretty much the show. That is pretty much the show for this edition. Oh, y'all already got 82 views. That is wow. On the virtual live for Milagro and Clay, any opinions on the war I ran? You know, that's not that extreme. You know what I mean? I'll say this. I don't think that oh, bro, you gotta watch the replay. I did 3 whole hours on it. But to sum it up, Jocelyn is believing that Linnell Plummer is going to delete her because she launched her own streaming service and wants to get away from Zeus and be better and this, that, and third. And let me just say this: everything that's been happening with the wars around the world have honestly been ridiculous, sad, and tiring. No woman, man, or child should be dying in a war because somebody wants to be a dictator, emphasis on dick, to people. You know what I mean? So that is my take on that. So yeah. So that's what I gotta say on that. Because I don't think anybody is here for people just dying just because people want to have power. You know what I mean? So that's just my take on it. You know what I mean? So. Yep, that's my take on it. Same thing with Ukraine. You know what I mean? Ukraine hasn't done anything wrong to anybody. And like I said, I don't think anybody should be dying because of the fact that somebody wants to be hungry with that power. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not, how can I put this in the nicest way possible? I am not a political commentator, right? I am more of a social commentator. You know what I mean? And so I let those people who do politics and break that down in that fashion do that. Because I don't believe you should just say anything just to say anything. War has never really done anything of good. Now I know the Civil War did a lot for us as Black people. You know, we got to be free and everything else. But most of the time with war, war never really does anything good. Dang, I think you might need to ask a political commentator some of these questions, bro, because I'm not the one nor the two to activate the three in politics, bro. I cover the social side. But Greenland is its own territory. I think that thing was so fucking damn stupid of trying to go after Greenland. It's like, oh, really? You want Greenland? You want, Canada? Like, really? Like, bro, that's not how that works. It's not like you can, go to Toys R Us and look at what this trend, that trend, what the other choice. It's like, no, that's not how that works. Those are human beings. Those are other governments, and they have, utility, autonomy to do what they want to do. So, no. Now, if everybody would have done what they need to do on November 4th, we wouldn't be in this mess. So that's all the questions I'm answering, because, like I said, I'm not a political channel. Okay? I am a social commentary channel. So, and just because I don't say everything doesn't mean I don't see everything. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. You gotta go watch that live. I already did it. Yeah, I already did that one, my friend. I had a friend of mine call me today, y'all. They said, "What do you think about Megan?" And did you talk about? Well, actually, they asked, "Do you know what's going on?" I'm like, yeah, I believe so. They were like, "Let me guess about Megan Clay." I'm like, I already did that live. You gotta go watch it. So yeah, y'all go get when y'all get the chance, go watch that. I gave a very interesting take on that. I tried my very best to be loving, kind, and gracious in that take. But it is what it is at that point. So, but anyway, y'all, that is it for me. I'm about to get out here, chillax, and enjoy the rest of my Sunday night. Thank you each and every single one of you for being here. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. There's a one point special, because you are always one of blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but anyway, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you were chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. It's nothing chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together while we work together. And always remember, doing radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or listen. You're recognizing that just because you can produce trash doesn't mean that you have to make money at it. I know it's very easy to be typical, bland, and just do anything just to exist. I know it's easier to do that, but I promise you this, the greats have always been original. They've always have had struggle. They've always been able to overcome things, okay? Make sure the replay is not just for you watching, not just for you listen to, but if you want the spirit to in. I love you, I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, see love you gotta give it, see love you gotta give it, see love you gotta give it. Where obstacles you will come, where success is right, you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I will end it with this, right? I think that when it comes to America or any company, America or any sovereignty, right, or nation, paying for crimes. Sometimes paying for crimes is not just financially, it's socially. Sometimes you will burn bridges that you can never get back. Sometimes you have to rebuild trust. Sometimes you're never able to get back that trust. So what I will say to that is, I think America will be paying for their. I think America has been paying for their crimes in different fashions. Now, how taxly, socially it is, we have to wait and see. But in the meantime, between time, if you want to make sure that you're not having to pay for your crimes, then don't be a crime to other people. Treat people right, move accordingly, and be about something. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the lessons known for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend for the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you guys back here on Monday. All right, love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the